This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed-sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
It's about time delivery worked on your schedule. Same day, next day, or scheduled in advance. However you plan it, the Home Depot delivers the whole job. From drywall to doors, plumbing to paint, we'll get it there when you need it. Because on the job site, timing is everything. You order, we deliver. It's that easy. The Home Depot Pro. It's about time.
Here we go, 16 minutes after 3 o'clock. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Travis's favorite day of the week.
What a way to start.
And young D, producer DeAndre, dressed like
Will Smith.
Like a farmer boy, honestly.
The Fresh Prince of ESPN. I am not your Uncle Phil. I will spin kick you.
You kind of have that look, yeah.
You need to grow
Me
a
or
beard.
him.
You need to grow the Uncle Phil beard.
You know, I wish I could grow a beard like that. I wish. It just comes in all patchy.
Is farmersonly.com still a thing?
I'm still not convinced it ever was a real thing.
Because if DeAndre posted a profile on there,
oh my,
that's what they'd be saying.
Was that really a thing for farmers?
I've been told
I remember
that it
the
was
commercials.
real.
Oh my God, I remember the girl now. Farmers.com.
It felt like a Saturday Night Live skit, but it was real, I guess.
Okay.
DeAndre, you should go find out.
I'm okay. I'm okay on farmersonly.com. Yeah, I can stay away from that.
I mean, you could, or it could be fun if you didn't. All right, welcome to the No Stress Sports Talk Express on a Tuesday. Like I said, a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. It is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, the month of March. Oh, look, Tiger is playing tonight for TGR.
It's the finals.
It's the finals. His Jupiter Lynx, what's their mascot?
Fighting Jupiter Linkers, something like that.
Did you see all the posts yesterday about he's back? And it was like, okay, guys, come on.
Stop.
Come on.
You can tell when he's walking.
You know my deal. I'd watch Tiger cross the street. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm here.
I mean,
for
we
all,
literally are now.
I know. I'm here for all Tiger Woods content, but him coming in to try to win TGL. Come on, man.
How much
What are we
stuff has
doing?
he had done?
A lot. Oh, I said
You name it.
TGR.
Back,
TGL,
hip,
sorry.
knee, everything,
Yes.
shoulder,
Yes.
car wreck.
He's been in car accidents. He's been through all sorts of embarrassing things. He nearly lost his foot in that car accident.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he was badly
It's good to see
injured.
him
He's
back,
got
though.
bad backs, bad knees. He was, what was it? He trained as a Navy SEAL with those guys for a long time.
Yeah.
And nearly,
For a while.
That I think a lot of people think is part of the reason his body betrayed him the way that it
It
did.
is.
Yeah. But he's back
And
tonight
also,
in the TGL.
I think he also was just too big for golf. Golf
Yeah.
is
He got
a
too
sport.
Powerful.
It's a sport that
Violent
requires a lot
swing?
of torque, and
Yeah.
that puts pressure on your back and your knees. How giant he was.
Oh, I was just
He
watching
looked
him
like
walk. You can tell he's all beat up.
He looked like at the
Yeah.
peak of his fitness, like when he was as strong as he was going to get, he looked like a linebacker.
Yeah, it looked like
Yeah.
Ray Lewis trying to play golf.
He really did.
Not
He
that
was
big. Come on.
He wasn't
Pretty big.
He was pretty big. He
Yeah.
wasn't maybe Ray Lewis big, but he was not golfer big.
Maybe,
that's for sure.
Maybe he's inspired by LeBron. See, old guys doing young guy things.
Yeah. I don't know.
Impressed.
I don't know.
Watch. Tiger will tiger this thing, and we'll all be impressed again.
Look, I'm going to watch every single second
course
of it.
you will.
I love it. I don't know if I think I kind of like starting our week, at least for me and DeMarco and
On
DeAndre
Tuesday?
and Laura on Tuesday, just
That's
jumping
nice.
right in
Yeah,
with,
on
with
Tuesday.
lit. Yeah.
So you don't like. I figured you enjoyed a Monday kind of slow
No,
start.
I kind of like this.
You want to go Tuesday?
No, I like just kind of jumping in on it.
Are you gonna go?
I mean, we could do Monday lit too.
No.
Monday and
one,
Tuesday.
one is enough.
See?
I'm just saying
Travis,
that.
stop. See?
Look.
Look.
If he was going to do Monday and not Tuesday, maybe that's an opportunity. That's
We
an
got
option.
Marcus on
But
Monday.
here's the thing: we have a partner that supports lit. If we got a partner that supported afternoon lit on Mondays, I bet you I can make that happen.
Lim.
You know what?
Lim.
Screw it.
Just-
Let's just Bergie and I do mornings and afternoons with you guys.
Just do it all.
Why just not?
do it
Why
all.
not?
Just keep it rolling.
Why not?
Just keep it rolling. Why not?
Well, DeMarco,
Sir.
I was in the supermarket picking up ground turkey, listening to the broadcast. Ground turkey's my thing now. We can get into that later.
Okay.
Trying so hard.
And I was listening to Johnny I and MT on the call on the all-new ESPN LA app, and I thought it was going to happen again. The magic was going to keep happening. Luka was going to hit one of those shots, and the Lakers would keep the streak going to 10.
Yeah.
And then when it didn't happen, a tear rolled down my cheek while I was in the supermarket. That was before I bought the Amor Salsita, and I thought of Laura there because our great people, the Amor Salsita Salsa 5 p.m. hour, by the way. And I was like, is it really over? I wasn't ready for it to be over.
You were riding the 9-game high?
9 games wasn't enough because if you win, last night, then you got Indiana. Then that's easy.
It's gettable.
You got Brooklyn.
Gettable. Get to 11.
Get to 11.
Or no, that would be 12, I guess.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
And you get Washington.
There you go. So then you got the Cavs in a week back here at home. So then you figure, okay, that could be a good matchup. And then if you somehow pull that off, which is doable the way they've been playing, this thing could go all the way to the playoffs.
The good news is, though, even though they lost yesterday, they fought hard. They played hard. Their competitive spirit was where it was. They didn't lose. We've seen them lose at other points in the season where it just feels like they checked out. That's not what that felt like. They were missing an important player in Marcus Smart. The other thing, too, is they've basically put a vice grip on that 3rd seed. Because they hold the tiebreakers on those teams that are right behind them, they take care of business against Indiana.
Yeah.
They take care of business against Brooklyn, take care of business against Washington, games that you really should have in your back pocket. Then whatever happens between there and the end of the line,
where you at?
You still get that 3rd seed. That's a big deal.
Are you good enough to rest and win at the same time with the next 3?
Who are you pointing at?
DeAndre.
Oh, I didn't know what was. I thought something was happening.
If I'm looking at DeAndre, it means I'm talking to DeAndre.
You weren't looking at it. You just pointed there. Hey,
I was where he.
Travis hasn't finished his point yet.
Do you think the Lakers are good enough and JJ is a good enough coach? Because this is going to bring up decision-making at the end. I know that's a big talking point. Are they good enough to rest and win at the same time with these next 3?
Nope. They got to play every single game. Get every single rep possible to be ready for the playoffs. Simple as that.
I wish you could, but you got to get the next 3, and they can. They should. They should pretend like it's Pac-Man. But last night I thought they got hosed, to be honest.
With the calls?
Yeah, and I told him, I love the way Detroit plays. I just hack the crap out of you and make them make calls.
They're very, very physical.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's 90s-style ball. I love it. You could say, I guess, it's a kind of illuminating. In a physical matchup, this is how the Lakers kind of went at it, and they lost the game. But that was a winnable game, too. You got to look at it both ways.
It was a winnable game, and they didn't have the Lakers. If we're ranking guys as far as their most physical and their most important with guys that are willing to kind of mix it up and kind of do all that stuff, Marcus Smart's probably at the top of the list, right? I mean, he's former Defensive Player of the Year. They missed him, and hopefully he'll be back by the time you play it, whether it's them, they won't play them again, but unless it's in the finals. But that element that he brings, they were missing it last night. But I don't feel like he's going to be gone for an extended period of time. He'll be back. And look, it was disappointing that they lost, but honestly, 9 in a row, the way that they went out there and competed, the fact that they've continued to play, and your point, like going back to that Miami game where we thought they'd just kind of show up and, roll out the second unit and just kind of the scheduled losses, we like to say. They've been going for everything. I love how they've been doing it.
And like I do with you. When did you walk today? Did you walk today?
Right. I did.
Have you been walking? Did you exercise today, DeAndre? Just a real quick question, everybody. Okay, so
I have. I'm going to do it tonight. But I'll send you a video. If you want.
Just when you talk about the transformation, I was going to say maturation, the transformation of Luka, right? He's more in shape, and I thought through this stretch, 9 games, he was balling.
He was.
Now, if you put this in playoff scenarios, you're almost into the Western Conference Finals with a run like that. So I thought 9-10 games in for him to have a bad one, excellent.
Look, you nail 9 out of 10 things,
excellent.
You're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he shot the ball poorly last night, but other than that, he didn't have a bad night. He just shot the ball poorly.
But that's why I asked, I wish you could rest him some while trying to win at the same time. I know that's hard to do.
No, because the Lakers are going to need every single rep because you've seen going into that final stretch against the Pistons, and with their guy out, Marcus Smart, the Pistons were able to do and go at Austin Reeves, and that's going to be another thing the Lakers got to take into consideration going into the playoffs as far as in late game situations. Because Travis brings it up, we talk about it offensively as far as who's going to get the touches in regards to LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. What is the correction JJ Redick's going to do in a late game situation defensively? Because there was a lot of key mistakes he made in those last couple minutes in that stretch against the Pistons.
Yeah, Vando doesn't get a lot of time anymore.
Put Vando in.
Yeah, he's kind of been out of the rotation.
The dude I saw at South Bay Lakers, the dude Thero, who was the best player on the floor. Wow, there's a big difference between the G League and the oh my God.
Yes, there is.
This dude was Michael Jordan there.
Yeah.
Here you get 2 minutes.
I mean, that's one of those things, like that funnel gets so narrow the further you go from Little League to high school to college to pro to the very best pros. Forget. I mean, that you could be the very best guy on your team right up until you can't play.
His entire body language was different.
Oh,
He was bashing on everyone when I was You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
What did you do for Maurice Jones-Drew's birthday yesterday?
I
saw you
texted
did
him.
a post.
I texted him happy birthday. I guess we missed him last year. I don't know.
We missed him?
JB, I don't know what that whole thing. I guess, did we miss saying happy birthday? I hope I didn't. Maybe I did.
I mean, we didn't say it because last year at that time we would have been on the weekend and we weren't on mornings yet. But yesterday morning, I did a birthday shout out as part of our OTDs we do every morning. And I said, well, Maurice isn't going to hear this. He sleeps until 11, rolls over, has some chocolate, some hot cocoa, probably some corn puffs, starts his day. And then I said, calls DeMarco. They talk about the glory days.
Oh, my God, will you stop?
Did everybody text Mason yesterday for his or for Mason's birthday?
Well, they had Juan sent over Susie cakes, and we had special
DeMarco
imaging.
brought Susie cakes on Friday.
What'd you bring Susie cakes for?
My wife's birthday was the 18th, and
did she bake the cupcakes?
No, we went to
Susie's cake.
You couldn't wait. Look at you. Look at that smile.
I mean, you walked into it. So.
We messed up, miscommunication. We got 2 cakes, so we had 2 cakes at the house, and this carrot cake was the best carrot cake I ever had. I had a couple slices. Let me bring it in here because you guys are helping me.
I want to unpack.
If this is in the house, I'm going to eat it all.
I want to unpack.
No, I'm trying to talk over.
Let me unpack the wife's birthday here for a moment. But first, I'm going to read this. It's Kings game day. Pre-game coverage starts at 5:30 p.m., leading you right up to puck drop at 6 as the Kings hit the road in Calgary. After the game, keep it here for Kings Talk with Sam Boney. Sam Patesh, your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment on ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app tonight. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile for crystal clear digital audio. Your home of the LA Kings, ESPN LA. So your wife's birthday last week.
Yes.
So that was Thursday?
Yes.
So what entails, like,
oh, my God.
Let's ballpark what – I was going to ask you a dollar figure, but that doesn't matter. So so you were on the air Thursday, right?
Yes.
You guys were on the air till 6?
Yes.
Okay, so then what happens?
I went home.
No, actually, let's start in the morning. Did you since now you have the mornings at home because you're doing afternoons?
Well, yeah.
So what did you make your breakfast?
Well, we made plans. The 10-year-old's involved, so we're making plans.
Like breakfast in bed or?
No, not breakfast in bed. I mean, we're going out to dinner, and we're going to.
What about in the morning?
We got to go to school. We got school stuff. We got to
go
to
work.
work.
Just there. So what did you do? Do you make your breakfast?
We get up. We get the 10-year-old fed and watered in the car.
Together, you do that?
Fed and watered.
Fed and watered in the car.
You do that together?
To the school at a reasonable hour.
I like picturing you with like one of those pictures that like you water the plants with.
Kind of. I slow down to like 2 miles an hour before I kick her out of the gate, go to school, and then drive off, and then go through my day.
Was there a lunch?
Yeah. You mean together?
Yes.
No, we were working. It was a normal Thursday. It's a midweek thing.
Midweek.
We had plans for dinner,
so
and part of the dinner was
dinner. What was dinner?
Well, we went out to one of her favorite restaurants.
Which, do you mind saying the restaurant?
Chili's?
No, it was a little Kim's Barbecue. It's Korean barbecue. It's the closest one to our house. She likes that one.
Northgate Mercado.
Super more expensive. Like, I like coming to K-Town, better food, and it's more reasonably priced. Out there, they can charge what they want. But,
you're not worried. You're a Rams Super Bowl champion.
Well, I am still worried.
Nah, you're not worried.
Did you fill up your gas tank? You have an electric car?
I don't drive. I don't drive.
I waited
here.
in line yesterday
at
at the Costco to get the extra 10 cents per gallon.
Did you?
I did.
But
I filled up this weekend.
Yeah.
I set a record in the Suburban.
But
I bet.
A record.
Can I guess?
I got an old school caddy, so yeah.
It was
how empty was your tank?
27.5 gallons.
Okay, I want to take a shot
and it was empty when you filled it up?
Yeah, it's 28. I had 27. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It cost you $168.
Yeah.
Wait,
69. Yes. Great math.
I told you I wanted to guess.
Set a record, bro. I could not believe it. I was so mad. Are you crazy?
Bonkers.
So, yes, it does matter where we go, no matter who you are.
I still don't think it matters. But anyway,
Bezos.
I still think you're going to be fine. 2 cakes. At the restaurant, or were those waiting at home for you?
Well, okay, so I made it home before they did because part of it was they were going to go do this little mani-pedi thing, so meet me at home and then we'll go to dinner. So when they walked in, they had another cake in their hand.
Oh.
And I said, little 10-year-old, hey, I thought I was getting the cake. I messed up. Well, she didn't mess up. She wanted 2 cakes. And she got 2 cakes.
Okay.
She's smart, right?
I was going to say that I don't see a flaw in her plan.
Right.
Yeah, DeAndre's always been a guy that likes 2 cakes.
So part of that was the carrot cake, which is my wife's favorite cake, and it was good. You liked it, right?
It's delicious.
Delicious.
So you brought that cake in on Friday.
Right, because if it stays in the house.
You'll eat it?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Has anybody looked today? Is it all gone by now? Because we left it here on Friday night, put it in the fridge, right?
Is it
There
still
is
there?
a cake in there. So that was you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was another Mace cake. or
No,
something.
that was probably, if it's the Susie's cake, the carrot cake is from Friday. Because I only had a bite, and it was incredible.
Stay away from it.
Yeah.
It'll call to you.
Slippery slope.
It will call to you at midnight. Never mind. I was going to say something.
All right.
Stop. Yes.
I don't know what you were going to say.
I don't know where you were going with the whole line of questioning. What were you trying to get to? I did okay with the whole.
Oh, do you want me to keep about the birthday night? Because I asked.
Did you
Mace
get what you needed?
I asked Mace today. Ddid he get the trapeze out last night for him and Juan?
Okay. Why did I do that?
Yeah, it's your fault.
My bad.
I
You're
mean,
right.
your fault.
I was out of it, wasn't I?
You were. You
I
did
was
the
out-
thing
I was
that
out of it.
you
Oh,
went back in
God.
like you'd gotten the order, and
Yeah.
you hand him the pen and you
I
walk
didn't-
out.
I didn't know there was any meat on the bone left,
okay.
so to speak.
Yeah.
So we can go back to that.
No,
if you
no,
want.
we're good.
Can I ask a question? Because and you can feel for you to turn this back on me, and I'll tell you the same thing. Do you buy your wife a birthday gift?
It depends. We talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm thinking about this here.
Yeah.
No or yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same idea.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, we've long ago stopped kind of doing gifts on things like if we need something, or we get little flowers, a little bottle of wine, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like stuff, we've
Okay.
kind of given up the ghost on
The
that.
out of character comment that you have to pick up on and know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
When she never
Yep.
says that, that means I like it.
Yep.
Right.
Maybe
Does that
you
make
can-
sense?
you can get-
Mark it down.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Maybe you could get her an Instapot or something.
Do you have an Instapot?
I do.
Do you use it?
I have, yeah. Usually when I need to make like chicken soup because I'm not feeling well,
Yeah.
I don't have one.
maybe an
I want one.
Instapot or something that makes life easier for her. Anyway, it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show on a Tuesday. You guys had a 3-day weekend. I want to dig into everybody's 3-day weekend because I
great
think
time.
it was exciting.
It was.
You know, you were at
Legends Attic.
Legends Attic. Laura was at not the concert, but Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We'll talk about that. We had Fluffy
it
on the morning
funny?
show last week. He was amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll do all that, and maybe DeAndre got into something interesting in his farmer outfit. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show will be back in about 3 minutes. But first, Trav is going to tell us about our friends at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Indeed, I am. I was out at Rotolo Chevrolet last week buying a car all over again. I have now, you can run the total of 3, the amount of cars that I personally have purchased from Rotolo Chevrolet. And here's why. Look, I don't live anywhere near Fontana, but I still go out there because I know exactly what it is that I'm going to get. I'm going to get a customer service experience that is singular, that is second to none, that is the reason why Rotolo Chevrolet has won Dealer of the Year 14 years in a row. It starts at the top with Mike Capozio. You see him on TV. His son, Michael, took incredibly good care of us. Armando Rojo, the general manager involved in the whole process, financing with Rolando, right on down the line. Everybody upfront, transparent, courteous. You know what's up at Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been thinking about a Silverado, if you've been thinking about a Chevy car truck, there is no better place than Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit in Fontana. You can't miss it. And if you're like me and you don't live near Fontana, but you still want to have that incredible experience, RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com, and they're going to treat you the exact same way. Right off the 210 Sierra Avenue exit in Fontana. And whether you go in or whether you go online, make sure the folks at Rotolo Chevrolet know that Travis sent you in.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tomorrow, one last city, one last opponent on the 6-game road trip. The Purple and Gold take over Indiana for another tough road battle.
Here's Reeves driving left. Three-pointer for the lead. Got it!
Your LA Lakers battle the Indiana Pacers. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
This March, while the brackets are busted, somebody will be breaking away in a brand new BMW at Hard Rock Casino Tahoe. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all March long for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing just by using their Unity by Hard Rock card. Join us for exciting promotions, big wins, and your shot at driving off in serious style. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
Hey, Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Hey guys, it's tournament time and Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. If you have the ESPN Unlimited plan, you'll get a $15 discount on the 2026 seasonal MLB.TV package. And if you don't, no problem. When you sign up for MLB.TV, you'll receive a 1-month free trial of ESPN Unlimited. Cancel anytime without losing your MLB.TV access. Get in on the action at stream.espn.com/MLBTV.
ESPN Unlimited auto renews at $29.99 per month after free trial unless canceled. Blackouts and other terms apply.
3:36. So live with you Tuesday, presented by Providence and the Marco and Travis Afternoon Show. We were telling you earlier, DeAndre, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, you kind of got that outfit. And he's like, what? What you know, DeAndre, about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
I know nothing about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, but now I do.
You've never heard Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
No,
Oh my God, okay, that was the whole thing.
So before he was an actor and a big Hollywood star, he was like the first.
Wait. Was he a rapper first or an underwear model first? Because I remember.
I think that was first.
Underwear model.
I think that was first.
That was a rapper.
Calvin Klein, right?
I think, yes.
Yeah.
He was on billboards in his underwear and then the rapper thing.
Really?
But in Boogie Nights, that wasn't real. At least not part of it.
The whole Diggler part?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's the best way to say that, right? Yeah.
That ending. You've seen the ending of Boogie Nights, right, DeAndre?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Great big shining star.
I just went down the rabbit
He was
hole
a rapper first, see?
Oh, he was a rapper.
He was a rapper first? Okay.
And then he started doing undie ads?
Yes.
All right.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's why I was like, why
Had
would
the
you guys
abs.
think it's the other way around?
Mark Wahlberg, by the way, for the kids
Yes.
that don't know what we're talking about, he was a white rapper, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch with his family.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
It's real imported Italian nylon, Chris.
What? What'd you say?
What did you just say?
It's real imported Italian nylon.
Imported Italian nylon.
You got to understand, Boogie Nights is like so quotable. It's one of our favorite movies.
It's
I
right
just
up
went
there.
down the rabbit hole on what the real story.
The real story is horrific.
Oh, it's awful.
No,
It's the
but
Wonderland murders.
Yeah.
No, there was something else. The Colonel part. There was
Well,
a.
that's the thing. I feel like there were a lot of colonels in the valley in the
there
80s.
there was a real guy that did that, and the
Well, they
story
were just so young.
based on it. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah, the Colonel was.
The Colonel was
out
a
there.
really.
Colonel wasn't great.
No, he was a bad guy. But he gave us the great line, the fictional Colonel in the Boogie
Oh, you
Nights.
think so, Doctor?
And May I See It?
May
Both
I
were,
see it?
Were classic lines.
Pretty
that
good.
delivery was good.
Pretty good.
May I see it?
338.
Did you see one disaster after another? I always get the name of it wrong.
One battle.
One battle after another.
I didn't.
You didn't see it?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to end with them all listening to the Beach Boys and everything was happy. I never wanted to see Wonderland, although I've seen parts of it now.
Wonderland is dark.
It's dark.
Very dark.
Hey, the story should just end with the baby in the pool naked and Jack walking around telling Roller Girl to clean her room.
And the picture of Little Bill on
yeah,
the wall.
everything was happy.
Poor Little Bill.
By the way, if I would have died last year, would you have put a painting of me in the corner like Little Bill?
Probably.
And everybody
I
just
think-
kind of taps it
I
on the way
think that
by?
would be an appropriate way to honor your memory.
Exactly.
That's a record, by the way. It's 3:40. First time you mentioned it.
No, that is deep into
That's
the
a
show.
record.
Listen, we're getting better. 3:40 in the afternoon. So you guys had a 3-day weekend because Lakers played early.
Mm-hmm.
Laura was at the Fluffy and at SoFi.
Joe Coy.
And Joe Coy.
Joe Coy.
Amazing?
Oh, my God. Listen, Fluffy, love you. Great. But Joe Coy definitely sealed the night. He brought up Babyface.
Oh,
really?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he brought up Babyface. He brought out Tiffany Haddish. The Jabberwockies started the show.
Oh.
Our friends, the Jabberwockies. And also Jamie Foxx came out with him.
Wow.
So it was like, again, Fluffy, love you. But Joe
Fluffy
Coy
was the
killed it.
headliner, correct?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, I thought he was a headliner.
I thought he was the headliner,
but he
too.
opened and Joe Coy closed.
Oh,
and
Joe Coy was the headliner.
Dude, we had a whole karaoke night when he brought out Babyface, and everybody just started singing. And he's like, "Yo, this guy made a lot of y'all here, you know, so he's responsible for it." So it was
Think
amazing.
about two comics
Unreal.
selling out
Unreal.
SoFi.
Unreal.
That's amazing.
To be that big and to play to play the Honda Center would
That's
be a
huge.
big deal,
Yeah, that's
right?
huge.
That would be a huge to do Staples as a comedian, huge. SoFi?
SoFi.
That's
Yeah.
bonkers.
Everybody needs a laugh nowadays.
I guess, yeah, ain't that the truth?
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that
Please make me laugh.
By the way, one of our P1 listeners, Brian Beckner, just checked in. Little Bill kind of ruined New Year's Eve.
He did.
He did.
I mean,
1980 got off to a sluggish start because of that.
A lot was going on in his life. You really talking to me about the composition of the film right now?
Now, DeAndre, you went to Mercado Market.
I did,
friends
yes.
Northgate Mercado in Costa Mesa.
Mhm.
Your first time?
Oh, it was my girlfriend's first time.
Oh,
though.
your girlfriend. Well,
Yes.
you'll never forget your first time. What did she think about it?
She loved it.
Was she overwhelmed? Because when you first walk in, you're a little overwhelmed by it all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. She was a little bit overwhelmed. She's like, "There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much good stuff." So we went to go by where the bar is at, and we went to go get some tacos. You know, your boy had to get some carne asada, had to get some El Pastor, and when they throw a little pineapple on it too,
yeah.
it was so good. And she ended up getting a torta as well.
Oh,
Got some
okay.
beans and some cheese, all that, some good stuff, some carne asada. And then we made our way around and got some pan dulce, and then we made our way around and got some churros as
You
well.
got the churros? Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
What happened to the no sweets, man?
Yeah, as soon as I walked into Northgate,
boom,
done.
Why were you giving up sweets for Lent?
So no, I told myself I'll lay out the sweets for about a
He
month.
didn't have a piece of the cake because he said he was off the
I was
sweets.
off sweets for about a month.
And then
yeah.
he went pan dulce
And
and,
then-
churros.
and got wrecked.
So
one
you,
day.
you insulted his wife by not having
No,
some of
he
her
did not
second cake?
insult my wife. He just broke down. Those churros must have been good.
You didn't eat his wife's cake.
I just didn't want
That's
to.
disgusting.
Which taco stand did you go to in Northgate? Be specific.
So I texted Beto. I'm like,
Okay.
what's
Yep.
the best spot? And
I'm a little offended you didn't ask me, but go ahead.
As you should.
You know. I'd say,
He's a resident there.
but I would say
charter member?
Beto might be the.
I've
that's fine.
probably been there equal amount as Beto. But anyway, go ahead.
so
Which one did you go
I
to?
asked him. I was like, what spot should I go to? He said, literally, it's just the taco spot.
Okay, so in to the right, and
Into
then
the
it's on
right
your left.
and on the left.
Okay,
Yep.
that's
And
good.
the
That's the right one.
Line was literally wrapped around.
Oh yeah,
busy.
oh yeah.
And we waited in that line because we knew how good the tacos were. So it was really, really good. Yeah.
That place.
Did you guys sit outside?
Bananas.
No, we ended up taking it back and just enjoyed by the beach and stuff like
Oh,
that.
nice.
So, yeah,
Did you take pictures?
no pictures.
Which beach you go
Of
to?
which
What
part?
about Newport? Yeah.
You in Newport?
Oh,
there we
stop.
go.
Newport's fine.
No, what? I didn't say it wasn't fun. I'm
Newport's
just saying
fine.
you must be getting a lot of good looks. You go shirtless in Newport. Tell you that much. All you have to do, just one weekend a month, be a millionaire.
Don't listen to him.
It's true though. DeAndre,
I'm not arguing the veracity of your comment. I think you're probably right, but I'm just saying, leave the guy alone.
If you walk into the Ocean Mastros in Newport,
Oh, don't do that. You won't make it out
you
live.
won't make it out. You won't make it
You
out.
won't make it out live. He's right about that.
If you just wait outside, actually, if you just go to,
Javier's too, for that matter.
you walk into Javier's in that outfit, the overalls with no shirt on underneath.
You don't stand a chance.
I mean, you'll be going home in an S600.
It's like the
They'll
Torrance.
give it to you.
Yeah, they'll give it to you. Yeah.
It's like Torrance. Remember, Sedano used to talk a lot about the
Yes.
Del Amo Mall.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I
Go
need to
ahead.
send Christian over
You want
there.
to talk about Pechanga? Go ahead.
Oh, sure. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. You don't have to get stuck in traffic. God, I hate traffic. Can't stand traffic. You could be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than 1 hour. Just think about that. You can be out of traffic right now and kicking it at Pechanga. Gives all the guests the amenities they expect of a world-class resort. Exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf. Tiger's back. See, everybody's going to start golfing again. Watch the golf boom again because of Tiger. And let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. The casino floor is very large. It's huge. 1,100 hotel rooms and suites they got there for you. The spa, the golf course. There's 20 bars and restaurants. And so much more make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. You'll see when you get there. The place is huge. So come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Vegas. If your idea of entertainment is kicking it poolside like me or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number. Dial this in, 888-PECHANGA. That's 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation or for more info. Also, if you like Instagram, follow them there, at Pechanga Casino for up-to-the-minute news and info, and I'll see you at the spa.
I don't know why Travis left. I wasn't saying we were going to break. I was just inserting the Pechanga read.
He just took off, didn't he?
Left.
He just left.
Well, I want to find out about his Legends Attic weekend. I feel like we're stretching the weekend over 3 segments, but that's okay.
You should have saw him, his face. It rarely happened with you. Who were we talking to when you saw one of your best players?
Oral Hershiser?
It was Oral. You went.
Man, how many shots to the head did you
couldn't
take?
remember. It was Oral.
Oh, my God. Be nice.
And to see you turn into a kid, you should see him talk about Pedro. It's awesome.
2.5, 3 minutes. All right, we'll be back. We'll find out about Legends Attic weekend when Travis decides to come back to his radio show right here on ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
And did you know that Meghan Trainor and her husband, Daryl Sabaro, have 2 toilets in the same bathroom that they can use?
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Is it one of those? Is it one of those double toilets where she's facing one way and he's facing the other way, and they can sit there together?
Originally, there was a picture of the toilets when they were selling the house that they were in previously, that they were side by side. Mm-hmm. So like a stall, but no divider in the middle.
Ugh.
But now their new house, according to them, has face-to-face, knees to knees.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Wow.
Cappy, would you do it for the bit?
This could be a great move for you two.
Cappy, we should do it for the bit.
Pull the Meghan Trainor, Daryl Sabara.
Just you and I looking into our eyes, knees barely touching.
Gross.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fired. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-375-8936. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-375-8936. 800-375-8936. 800-375-8936.
3:49 on a Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. This is deep Bee Gees. This isn't, when people think the Bee Gees, they don't, tragedy's usually a little deeper in the catalog. I like it.
You're right. I'm mad we missed this era. We were too young for this.
Yeah, just by a hair. Missed it by 5 years.
If this was our 85,
yeah.
This whole show's different.
Yeah. We got leisure suits and long collars and white shoes.
I would have never made it out of Studio 54.
Not a chance.
The amount of cocaine I would have done, the amount of partners I would have had upstairs on those leather couches, boys and girls. Right?
Oh, my God, yes.
You would not have done great.
I would have done great.
Until you didn't.
I would have been like that old woman that died on the dance floor. I would have died on the dance floor.
What was her name?
I don't remember her name, but she's in every documentary about Studio 54.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I would have been such a good disco
What
queen.
was his name? The guy that ran
Steve
it?
Rubell. Yeah,
Steve Rubell out
Steve
in
Rubell.
front picking people, yes.
I mean,
bet
he
you
was so bold. He basically said, IRS, come and find me. Well, they did.
When they want to, they can.
The skim operation he was running was incredible.
Yeah.
The amount of skim. We need a good skim operation. Producer Jorge's got a lot of stuff.
I'm not clever enough to come up with a good skim
I wouldn't
operation.
talk about it on the radio.
Well, we're not. We're
I don't
just
have
throwing
anything.
it out there.
I don't have anything. I got nothing.
That's bad. Yeah.
I'm not a
Meanwhile,
good
you know,
skimmer.
you got up and left. We weren't going to break. We were just inserting a read just to break things up. I wanted to ask you about Legends Attic.
Oh, yeah.
But we teased it. And not DeAndre, but DeMarco. Sorry. I apologize. Well, he's got the farmer outfit on.
Yeah, sorry, Uncle Phil.
Thank you. You're welcome, Will. Anyway, go ahead.
He said, you haven't smiled like that in ages when we saw the videos of you over the weekend at Legends Attic.
I had an incredible time.
Tell us about
it. Like, it was, and this is going to sound a little bit like a humble brag, and I guess it is, but I don't mean it like this. I've been very fortunate in my career to be around a lot of professional athletes, a lot of them, and I've gotten to become friends with a lot of them. And I'm always enamored with the lives that you guys lead and the way that you were able to get to where you get to, and it's fascinating to me, and I really enjoy talking with all of you guys about that. That being said, the list of people that I have met that had the star power of Pedro blanking Martinez is incredibly small. The only other two people that when you're in their presence, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually talking with this person. Wayne Gretzky and Andre Agassi, oddly enough. Like Agassi had this incredible aura of him when you would talk to him. Pedro Martinez walked into Legends Attic and it was like, oh my, you know what? That's Pedro blanking Martinez. He was engaging. He was funny. He was incredibly kind. He was great interacting with all the fans that were there, signing all the stuff that was there. I got a chance to do a little bit interview with him. I sent it to Reese. I hope that we can be able to put it up on the ESPN socials. I put it on mine, put it on my Locked On Dodgers podcast. He was so awesome. I can't even tell you. And just as a pitcher, getting to talk pitching with Pedro Martinez and all that kind of stuff was just amazing. He showed me that his fingers are this oddly like double jointed thing in these last two knuckles that will allow them to bend really far back so his fingers would stay on the ball a little bit longer than your average guy, which was why he was able to get that incredible velocity.
Born with or something he developed?
Just born with it.
Oh.
And his brother Ramon was there. Got a chance to talk with Ramon all over again. It was one of my favorite. I've had nothing but good nights at Legends Attic, but this was right near the top. It was amazing.
Freddie Mercury in the jaw. He could
it was just
different notes. You can hang on to the ball
funny,
longer.
And he's a little body. It's just it was terrific. I loved
love
everything
watching
about
him pitch because he wasn't afraid to go up and in on regardless of who it was.
We talked about that because when I was interviewing, we talked about because he was talking about some of the guys that had influence on him. He mentioned Nolan Ryan. He mentioned Roger Clemens, and I said, well, those are two guys that love to pitch inside.
Yeah.
You love to pitch inside. Where has it gone? And he gave a really interesting answer about how guys just haven't learned how to do it. That they're trying to do different things now. It was a great conversation. It was a great conversation.
Really? Did you didn't talk to him about grabbing the old guy by the ears?
Didn't get to
Giving
Don
him a
Zimmer.
hip toss.
We talked about Yankees
that was a
being
legendary
his
moment.
That was a fun
first
question.
It was.
Fun moment.
It was. I asked him about the Yankees being his daddy. He gave a great answer on that.
What did he say?
I guess he says it goes back to winter ball when you say when somebody's just kind of wearing you out.
My daddy.
It's my daddy.
My
And
daddy.
he talked about that and how it's become kind of his catchphrase on TBS.
Don Zimmer was asking for it.
Don Zimmer was the instigator.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
rushing you. I thought he did the gentleman thing. He got out of the way.
Top 5 athlete interaction I've had in the 30 years I've been doing this. It was
cool.
amazing.
Very cool.
It was amazing.
There's two Pedros I love. My favorite is Jerry Curl Pedro. I think
He's got little tight Afro Pedro now.
He's still got
yeah,
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not Jerry Curl Pedro. He's got a little small
Little
afro.
fro? Okay,
Yeah,
OG
yeah.
Pedro
Yeah,
now.
it's OG Pedro.
It's OG
That's exactly
Pedro.
what it is. That's
I like
exactly
it.
what he's got
and
right now.
I love him on TV.
He's great on TV.
He's very candid.
Because he's funny. And,
Yeah.
and here's the other thing, and guys like this, there's sometimes when they do it, it's like, yeah, dude, I know, stop. And then there's like, I know exactly how to implement. He knows exactly who he is. He knows exactly what he says, what it means, how it impacts other people. Like, he's an authority on this stuff, and he wields it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Only one thing I don't believe from Pedro. Remember when he was pointing at his head like this?
Yeah.
And who was he was he talking to the...
I think for some reason, Miguel Cabrera comes into my head.
What
no,
team?
it's Jeter. It was Jeter.
Yeah, talking to the Yankees, right.
Yeah.
And he said, this means remember. I'm like, no, I don't. That means I'm...
That's how smart Pedro is. It's like one of those plausible deniability.
Of course.
You can't prove that he didn't mean I will remember.
Right.
You can interpret it however you'd like.
That means,
he was great. And Oral was there, and Eddie was there. It was a great night at Legends Attic.
Speaking of Legends Attic, another great night coming up. April 3rd, we'll be out there for another Legends Attic event in the city of Claremont. Daryl Strawberry and Eric Davis. And you and I were talking about this before the show. So I was an 88 kid because of Oral, and I've talked about that, my love for the 88 Dodgers, but I was only 5 years old. And then I remember watching Game 5 when Oral, complete game, best pitcher in Dodgers history, to win the World Series. And I shared that moment with my grandfather. My grandfather passed in 1990. So then that sort of, and then Oral had a bad year in 1990. He was hurt, right? The 100th anniversary patch. I remember the patch distinctly, going to the game anyway. So then Eric Davis, Daryl Strawberry, they become Dodgers. Brett Butler, that was going to be the team that was going to do it again. You know, Eric Karros came in 92 as Rookie of the Year before Piazza and all that. But that was a big deal. And I remember the Vin Scully, back when the pregame show was like Vin recorded vignettes. Like the story of them from South Central and their history.
2 local guys.
It was amazing. The excitement about Daryl Strawberry and Eric Davis being Dodgers was huge in this city.
Daryl Strawberry was probably the biggest star in baseball at that point. Yeah, and if he wasn't, he was close. And, you know, when we got a chance to meet, were you there? You were there when the day Daryl came to Legends Attic before, right? Or was that before?
I don't think I met Daryl
Okay,
Strawberry.
so it must have been with Al. So
that was Alan Sleewood. That was the reference.
Straw's got this presence, too. It's like, man, that's Daryl Strawberry. Never met Eric Davis. Can't wait to do it. But it's, that's coming up.
Everybody and their mama tried that leg kick.
You know how fast your hands need to be to do that?
Right. It works
and
by
the way, so did Eric Davis.
Everybody
Eric Davis
tried
had that really high leg kick, too, and they drop his hand. Like, one of the things they teach you, like hitting day 1 of Little League, keep your hands high, right? Keep them up here. Eric Davis, first thing he did is dropped him down to his waist.
Right, knee above his head. Yeah, let's go.
But if you can do that, go ahead and do whatever you want.
By the way, Daryl is now doing amazing things, talking about his rehab and his struggle. And as somebody who obviously talks about my sobriety a lot, his struggle with drugs and all of that. He's doing amazing things now.
I might have been there.
I think you were.
I think I might have been there for Daryl.
I think you were.
Man, it just the way things. I can see it in slow motion. It's like that song by Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me now.
We met so many guys out there. Yeah, I mean, you know who stands out for the wrong reasons is Will Smith.
Leave Will Smith alone.
No.
Come on, man.
Will Smith is
He
Will
is
Smith.
interesting. No.
Will Smith is not the most verbose guy in the world. He's not somebody that's going to be, lighting firecrackers on the set. That's not what he does.
No.
He's
Willie
pretty
Dills.
buttoned up.
You are a catcher.
Yeah.
This
Not
is
like
what
Cosmo and Boogie Nights.
No, not like that's Cosmo.
And Puig. Puig
was
stands
great,
out
too.
because I mean,
Puig was great, too.
damn, that's Puig.
Yeah. Well, Puig, I'm glad you brought that up. Puig's celebrity is, oh my God, that's Puig. I don't know what's going to happen.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
and Puig was the wild horse. Pedro Martinez is Pedro Martinez.
Right.
Like, I walk in here, there's a case to be made. I don't think the answer is him, but you can argue that the greatest right-handed pitcher of the 21st century is Pedro Martinez. You're not far off. Maybe Maddox. Like, you could throw some other guys in there.
Yeah.
But Clemens is in there, too. But Pedro is right at the top of the list.
Did you ask him about show and pitching?
No.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Didn't get into show.
Like, what he thought about it, the Cy Young and hitting at the same time.
I did find that somebody might be a bigger Paul Skeens fan than me, and that's
Really?
Ramon Martinez.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Loves him. Okay.
Yeah.
Greg
Loves
Maddox
him.
never took down Don Zimmer, though. I think
No.
that gives Pedro the
By
nod.
the
And
ears.
Pedro was just fierce.
Yeah.
He
Like
was.
Maddox was like very strategic and tactical. Pedro's just hammered. And in the middle of the steroid era, Pedro was just setting everybody.
Right.
Like, that is in the meat
Smoke
of the steroid era, and Pedro was still having an ERA under 2. Doesn't get much better.
See, I
Far
remember
Side
that.
coming up in just a few moments on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. What are you smiling about?
I said I remember that. You always go to the CTE thing.
I've never said the sentence CTE.
Did you see
You
where Cam
did. You said how many hits to the head and
Is
whatnot.
that CTE? I never made that reference.
Will you stop?
Did you see what Cam Scatterbo said?
Yeah, I'm glad he took it back.
Yeah.
That's young, dumb, and stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play a few years, dummy, and we'll see how you feel.
Especially the way that he plays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see how you feel in 5 years when you get knocked cold. Okay.
And asthma. He threw asthma in
Yeah, why
there. Just
asthma?
like, why'd you have to
asthmatics
take a
alone.
shot at asthma?
Took some shade.
Yeah. CT, like at least CTE, like in football, okay, it's a topic of conversation. Like, why did the asthmatics catch one?
Yeah.
That didn't seem fair.
But
what did they ever do?
All due respect, I did not think it would translate.
This,
like what he looked like.
Scatterbo as a player?
Like what he looked like in college would look like that in the pros.
Pretty good.
Well, now the thing is, how long can you keep that up?
Well, he didn't even make it a season.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Right. We'll see how long that lasts.
Make it one season.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on a live imaging Tuesday. The Far Side, in just a few moments, right here on ESPN LA.
How are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Cappy, when I walked into the Vision Works Brea store, I immediately thought, this is too easy.
I know. And the frames are organized by shape and by price, so you don't have to go digging around. Now, Chris, I had the same experience at VisionWorks in Santa Ana.
Seriously, why go anywhere else but VisionWorks? Their 100-day guarantee gives you peace of mind, so if you change your mind, for any reason, just bring them back.
Buy one, get one free.
Simple scheduling, simple shopping. VisionWorks makes it simple.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Tiger looks like he's uncomfortable just standing now. Knees bent. Hip.
He's banged up.
He is banged up. He's been doing this a while.
51 years old. He's got multiple surgeries. Look, he's flexing his back. That's a Travis move right there.
Right.
Stand up, pull that small of the back in, throw your shoulders
Look,
back.
he's sweating.
He's always sweating.
Come on,
Van
Pelt, in the interview. That means wrap it up if you're there. Remember, I'm talking about this with my oldest, who's 25, and she's getting ready to come back, so we're making plans and all that stuff, where she's going to work and what school she's going to teach at, all this type of stuff. And she brought up the word roommate. Or I did. I introduced roommate because it's going to be hard for, try to maintain your life on a teacher's salary. This is what she went for. You know this.
I mean, you can inject some of that cash flow, though. You can.
Well, that's all part of the convo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all part of the convo. And how it ended is I'm going to be the roommate. You know what I mean? Like the wallet. Like you don't need to room with anybody.
If I may ask, why not just move her into the Far compound?
Because she wants to be off on her. She's 25, bro.
Well, I understand that. But
I would love it.
There's economics
She
involved.
don't want to do it. She's 25 years old. She's a young woman. She don't want me hanging around. Because I will be hanging around.
Yeah, because you will.
I will
That's
be
right.
hanging
That's
around.
right.
Who are you? What's your name? But we were talking about roommates and stuff, and it just brought back some old stuff. As a matter of fact, I even texted my best friend Hillary in college because DeAndre looks just like him right now. Like, all you need is some cross colors.
Wait.
Doc Martens.
Hillary is the guy?
Hillary Butler. Yeah. Hillary's a dude. I know. And Hillary's like one of the toughest dudes in the world. Now I know why. There aren't that many dudes named Hillary.
Not a ton. It's like Leslie. There's some male Leslies, but it's mostly women.
So imagine
Ashley too.
a more yoked up DeAndre from New York that lived in Oakland.
With overalls?
With a meaner attitude.
Okay.
With overalls, but his name is Hillary. Yeah. I no wonder
Well,
he
probably
had a
to
short
develop
fuse.
a mean attitude.
I guess so, yeah.
Hillary, this is the Uncle Phil thing coming up. My sister was named Hillary.
Oh,
It's
that's
it's
right.
another connection.
Oh, my God, you're right. Okay.
I believe her name was Karen Parsons, and
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Just saying.
Me too.
No, sometimes Travis will surprise you with that.
Yeah, she was in Major Pain.
This is Travis.
Did you
likes
see Major
this.
Pain?
Yeah.
Huge fan.
It was in Major Pain, and the dance scene always got me.
There was always that curiosity where he was like, I want to take a walk on the wild side.
What are you talking about?
Never go back.
The song.
He's talking about you're attracted to that's what he's
Oh, no,
trying.
no,
That's what he was trying not to say.
I like all.
There you go. Me too. There you go. Ice cream.
Kinda in
Right.
it. Yeah.
31 flavors.
Hey.
There we go. No, but I was talking about roommates, and Hillary was my roommate, but he was the more Adonis looking of the two of us, right? And he was the first 4-3 linebacker I ever saw.
Okay.
Like, he ran a 4.3 40. Like, good God, he's an athlete. Kind of like DeAndre, same vibe. So every now and then we'd bring people over, and I would look less attractive when he was in the freaking room. Right. And I would tell him, like, you need to leave. You can't
Yeah,
come
you're
out.
killing me.
Or if you come out, make sure you have a shirt on.
Yeah.
Because once you come out here wet out of the shower, they forget my name. So it was one moment. He used to do
Hi,
this to me.
Hillary.
See? Exactly. He used to do this to me constantly. So there was this one moment to where it was a bittersweet victory for me. This is what I was relaying to my daughter. To where I messed it up. She hated me. She left. The date was over. But she was mad because she liked me more than him. But I thought the opposite, and now she hates us both and walked out. So I lost out. But I'm like, she liked me more than you. Ha ha!
Yeah, at least that's a win for you individually.
Bittersweet victory.
Yeah,
It was the
take
greatest thing in the world.
You'll
Yes,
take it.
Absolutely.
No, man. If a guy's name is Hillary, like, that'd be tough for me. I don't care how hot you are.
Did he go by Hill?
He'll be.
He'll be.
He'll
Okay.
be. Yeah. I mean,
Imagine
you know what?
Hillary?
As a matter
No,
of fact,
man.
nobody ever gave him crap about his name. I never even thought of it until you guys said it now.
Yeah.
I guess it's because when you're in front of him, you better be careful.
You watch your step.
Yeah, and he was a tough dude, but I mean, he's just one of them dudes like DeAndre. Like, he's a magnet, you know? So we
had the Kavorka.
We had we had the red light, green light for him. You ever do the red light, green light with your friends?
I think so.
Is that like playing cookie?
What's cookie?
Nah, no, let's not talk about that.
Tell me red
Well,
light,
you would-
green light.
this-
Like you would give a red light or a green light to one of your female friends?
Yeah, like if you're hanging out, it's,
Yeah.
you know, this is a green light situation.
Yeah.
It's not serious. Red
Yeah.
light means
Yeah.
I like her.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would red light, bro. Hey.
Okay.
Because, yeah, anyway, that
I
was just how it went.
Guys are weird.
Hey, I mean, it's college. And look at DeAndre. Come on.
So weird.
Look
Yes.
at Hillary.
Exactly.
I don't
my
want to
man.
look at Hillary.
So do you not like it when I'm in the same room as you when there's like people around?
I'm over it. If we were in the same weight class.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are
Right.
fishing in different ponds.
Yeah, if we were
Yeah.
the same
Yeah,
age,
it's-
it might be an issue.
Yeah.
But I'm over it now, bro.
Yeah.
You both shouldn't be fishing. You're
You know
married
why?
and you're taken.
Because I know where that is. I enjoy it.
You just kind of learn how it goes.
Yes, that's why I
How
was
it-
so
how it
mad when you
shakes
took
out.
engagement pictures. Are you out of your mind? No.
I was going to ask about it.
You crazy? The last thing, I got a great compliment from a person that this compliment means a lot from when I was out and walking. So I was out, I was in a sweat, I was feeling pretty good. I got stopped by a mail carrier.
Okay.
You have a really good pace.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
A dude that walks for a
I
living
was gonna
said I
say.
was walking pretty good.
That is good.
I had to relay that
You
to
should
you.
see if I'll give you one of those little wheelbarrows that they carry the mail in to kind of get your workout in.
He
in
does
there.
the bag.
Oh, he does the bag.
He does the bag,
Okay.
and he's got the tights on under his his uniform.
I don't see a lot of walking mailmen anymore. They're all in their little Jeep.
This dude, he
Yeah?
walks
Okay.
up it's all hilly. So
Yeah.
he walks the neighborhood. He's like semi-famous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was like, you have a great pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all he said. I'm like, that's a compliment.
That is.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
I'd want the Jeep.
Huh?
I'd want the Jeep.
You're driving on the wrong side, though.
Yeah, because that I don't have to get out. I can just put the mail straight in
That's
there.
freaky, though. I can't. I mean, you're in traffic. People are right next to you.
That's
It's
right.
weird.
I only want to deliver mail in residential areas. I don't want to deal in no commercial delivery.
How much longer do you think we have postal workers like we do now?
What do you mean?
There'll always be them, but there'll just be fewer and fewer of them.
Well, do you think that delivery will start being every other day? Like,
when is the last time you went to the mail to get something? Like you knew something was coming in the mail?
Like a letter, a postcard?
No, there
like
wasn't
not a box at my front door, but
Right.
actual mail?
Right.
You don't get mail at the mailbox?
Yeah,
No,
but it's
but
all
I'm saying,
ads. Like all your bills are paid online.
Yeah.
If you have something that you've ordered from Amazon, they put it on the front step. Right. If you need a UPS or a FedEx,
It's front step.
It's front step. Or
And by the way, with
sticker on your
UPS
door.
now,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm set up where if somebody's shipping something to me, I get a UPS email before the actual company.
Yeah.
And you can change it to where hold it, deliver it on this
Right.
day, whatever. It's so interactive with UPS now. Amazon is very interactive and things. So
True.
Technically, is somebody like, hey, DeMarco, I'm mailing you a check, and you got to go check the post office
Been a while for that.
or check your mailbox.
The last time was literally last month, where it's like I'm waiting for my W-2 to show up in the mail.
That,
but you can
yeah.
even print that stuff online.
Yeah, you can print that stuff.
Insurance
Yeah.
shows up. Your renewal stuff
Online.
shows up.
It's all
Online.
done online.
Yeah.
You don't get mail, I guess.
Well, no, they mail it, but you can also get it in a second online.
But every now and then you'll get it in the mail. Or
Yeah.
but I do get paper everything still.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do the shred method. Is that bad?
I have a shredder.
You're
Yeah.
like my mom.
Well, just to make.
Do you still write checks for your
no,
bills?
No,
Okay.
I go online, but
Yeah.
I make sure to get everything paper.
Okay.
That's just my mom, I guess.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I used to like doing the bills, like actually, okay, this one goes here, but now it's just you put the credit card, just auto gone because I would always forget.
The good times. So how James Evans like how to stretch $1.
Uh-huh.
So he would put the water bill money in with the light bill and the light bill in with the water bill. By
Yeah.
the time they figured out, you got enough money for both.
There was a Seinfeld episode about that. You sent in the check, but you forgot to sign it.
Yes.
Yeah. There's
Gives you a little
all
time.
sorts of little tricks.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Fun
Chris.
day.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on a live imaging Tuesday. Let's do a little bit more Lakers in NBA. Let's get back to that.
Dude, I told you, that's a big story. LeBron kind of accepting this new role, and it's starting to pick up. Like, I even heard, I thought he and Stephen A. Smith were at each other's throats or chest and nose or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Okay, even he's giving him respect. Like, this is
It's impossible not to.
It is.
It's impossible to see what he's doing and find something negative unless you're just doing it to do it. And I know there are people out there that do that. But if
even those people are softening.
If you're really watching what he's done, since they've asked him to, transition into the third option,
yeah,
you can't be critical of it. It's worked really well. He's embraced it. He's very good at it. Luka's been better. Reeves has been better. The team is winning. They're better defensively. There really is no downside to it other than LeBron's personal stats have dipped slightly, but who cares? Like, he's already got every statistical thing that he could ever want, and the team is better. He's better. Luka's better. It's a win across the board.
It illuminates his greatness for me. And Windhorst said something on TV that caught me.
By the way, you'll hear Windy tomorrow morning on the Sedano and Cat Morning Show, a Windy Wednesday.
Love hearing him.
He's great. He's my Columbo brother. We love Columbo.
So I
I
saw him outside the building.
He's
and
a great.
I wanted to stop, but I didn't.
Why didn't you say, "Hey, DeMarco Farr"?
Because he was, he's out in the public.
Windy's
he's just
an
trying to
amazing
get one
human being.
place to another.
Big golfer too.
Oh yeah,
is he really?
Yeah.
Okay,
we're gonna golf one weekend at Black Hole. And he says, "Maybe you come out with us."
All right,
there you go.
Not your brother though. Not DeMarco's brother.
Stop it. Okay, so Wendy said something. He said LeBron won the scoring title in 2008.
Okay.
And then 12 years later won the assist title.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Well, he's the all-time points leader.
Yeah.
He's going to be, in the top 10 in assists. He's going to probably be very close to the top 10 in rebounds if he's not in there already. That he's, we joke around with if there's who are the players that have X? And Wilt Chamberlain's always the answer. He's always on the list. So is LeBron James.
Yeah, you're right.
LeBron James is going to be on every single one of the most steals, most blocks, all of this stuff. He's going to be on all of these lists. He's played 23 years.
Stephen A. made a great point. Like, he said Michael Jordan is his GOAT, and I think we're kind of with him.
Yeah.
But he said Jordan could never or did not mature into a third option. He didn't play long enough.
He didn't. So here's why that argument.
He didn't. Wow.
Here's the one thing, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm now more team LeBron, just because of something, but we can continue that. But the biggest part of that is LeBron and any NBA player currently who plays in this NBA, this generation, would never have been able to deal with ownership and your GM saying we're breaking up the team. Not because you're losing, because we don't like you anymore.
Right.
We're tired of you getting too much shine. It wasn't even about money. They weren't making the kind of money.
This is Reinsdorf?
And
Krause.
And Krause.
Yeah.
Basically saying we're going to blow up the team. Can you imagine if LeBron went through that?
No.
So let's just slow down. What LeBron is doing is incredible. Having the humility and putting his ego, for now, in check is also. Also, the golf spot that came out last week. The first time I've seen LeBron, we always used to kid Keyshawn about it, the $1 million smile.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan had it. Kobe had it. Key had it. You see LeBron with it now. For the first time in his career, that smile on the golf course doing a Nike golf commercial so here's how it inspired me. You know, I love marketing. I ordered, on Friday, we waited for the countdown at 9 a.m. where I could order the Nike Beats collab for the golf course.
Nice.
They're coming tomorrow to my house, by the way, speaking of mail. LeBron is doing something brilliant, which is embracing golf and embracing the Nike side of that. Because Jordan never did that with golf.
No.
His golf line was private.
Didn't?
No. It was made for him, and it was made for PGA guys. But they never sold a lot of recently.
The shoes they did.
Shoes.
Yeah.
But not the apparel, not everything.
Yeah.
This could be the next step for LeBron, where that will create a legacy forever.
You know what? Going back to what you're talking about with the smile, and I know exactly what you're talking about. With LeBron specifically, it's the first time I've seen him smile, and a smile that felt like just completely without any sort of artificiality to it. It was just he was just having a great time.
Tom Kim in the commercial with him,
enjoying
PGA professional.
Like,
it was awesome.
Yeah, you just don't see those guys, and I don't blame him for being this way because every eyeball has been on him for 25 years, 30 years, where
Probably
everybody's
more than that.
staring at him all the time. To be able to just kind of let your guard down and just enjoy a moment because you're enjoying the moment, awesome to see. Awesome.
I didn't know they didn't pub Jordan's golf.
The shoes.
I always connected him with golf.
The shoes, but never the apparel.
Oh, interesting. Well, way to go, LeBron.
All right, we'll continue more NBA talk and more fun and frivolity on a Tuesday, a live imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence on the DeMarco and Travis all afternoon show. We do it at 5 o'clock every afternoon, the Amor Salsita, 5 p.m. salsa hour. I purchased some last night at the Albertsons next to my house to have with my ground turkey. It was amazing. Amor
Sounds
Salsita,
good.
the best salsa out there. Tell us more about it, Laura.
All right, guys. So, yes, you had the salsa roja, I believe, and one of my favorites is the mango habanero. But at my family's carne asada, the food always matters. Shout out to Jerry and the Amor Salsita family who I saw over the weekend. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita is something special. It's not only women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa made to share with the people you love, the kind of salsa that brings familia together. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything, dipping chips, marinating our favorite grilled dishes on tacos, and even adding a little spice to our drinks when we're entertaining. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors? Smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, like I said, mango habanero. Whether you like it mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspiration, visit amorsalsita.com, and the next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tomorrow, one last city, one last opponent on the 6-game road trip. The Purple and Gold take over Indiana for another tough road battle.
Here's Reeves driving left. Three-pointer for the lead. Got it!
Your LA Lakers battle the Indiana Pacers. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm. And here's your Cosm calendar for the week of March 23rd. Sweet 16, it's coming, and the best seat isn't on your couch, it's at Cosm. All the excitement that is the NCAA tournament with exciting Sweet 16 action on Thursday and Friday, and Elite 8 heart-pounding fun on Saturday and Sunday. Imagine a massive 87-foot wraparound LED display where you're right in the middle of all the action. Whether your team is in or out, you've never seen anything like Cosm. On Wednesday, the MLB season starts with the Yankees heading west to face the San Francisco Giants. Throughout the week, The Matrix, Willy Wonka, and the Chocolate Factory, and Mystery by Cirque du Soleil has multiple showings and a real unique change of pace for date night or a family outing. Cosm has a full menu of local food favorites and drinks, and the view from the Cosm deck is like nothing you've seen before. Visit Cosm.com right now for a list of all events. That's Cosm.com, and that's your Cosm calendar for this week. That's your Cosm calendar.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed, and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
421 on a live imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Remember this song back in 2001? I remember this song. It was a number one hit back in 2001, by the way, on this day. I remember this because this was obviously spring 2001, and I was working at a news talk station. We were using like the instrumental for promos, and now this song always reminds me about how everything in 2001 in March was calm.
Oh, yeah.
And then just a few months later, and I specifically was working at a news talk station, everything kind of changed a few months later.
My goodness, I'll say.
Meanwhile. What are you going to do, DeMarco?
Come on, man.
Let it play out.
No. Well, yes, it's going to play out. You want to tell him? You can tell him.
TMZ is reporting some stuff about Rams wide receiver and allegations. Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua. I think we can leave it at that.
Really? Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything at the moment. I want to respect the process.
Well, for the most part, if a story about you ends up on TMZ, it can't be good, and it ain't. It's. I wouldn't say it's about as bad as it can get, but I mean, it's close. And just what an offseason. What a whole 12 months it's been for him.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
And based on the JSN deal that was announced yesterday morning, historic JSN deal, that's the money that is ahead of him.
You know the number now.
Yeah, the number's been set.
The price has been set.
Yes, it's him and JSN were going to set the market, and they were waiting for the other. I am surprised JSN did the deal first, but when you look at the numbers, I'd be happy too.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Very happy. Yeah. I don't care about making more money than any other person as long as those numbers add up for me.
It's something like we were talking about this. I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Doesn't matter. And just the idea of with Puka Nacua specifically, there's been a conversation around him that has nothing to do with football a little too often, and it's just one of those things. Any one of them individually could be like but when you add them all up, there's just you think of the Rams since they've come back here. This will be year number 11 coming up. Very quiet, like they just don't have a lot of noisy guys, and whatever noise there is, it goes away pretty quickly. They just don't really do a lot of noisy stuff with their coaches, with their players. This has been slightly noisy, and it's just and to your point, there's the story about the live streamer guys. There's the story about the criticism of the referees. There's the story about the brother being involved with that weird car thing with the Diro Thero. And it's just all of these things added up. It's like, man, there's just a lot of stuff going. Him goofing around in the streets. Again, any one of these things, not a big deal, but all of them together, you're like, man, somebody Somebody tell him to go away from it.
Let me ask you guys this. What was the movie Straight Outta Janeiro? He was the coach. Was it Necessary Roughness? Remember that movie? Sinbad was in it?
Oh, that's Necessary Roughness. Kathy Ireland was
Is that
in
the
it too.
one?
Yeah. Scott Bakula.
Yeah, where they brought back the football team. It was ragtag, and they had to play. Okay, so that coach, his thing in the movie was he threw some of his best players off the team because they acted wild off the field, even if it cost him wins. Would this stop you from putting Puka on the field?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. That's
not
the
yet.
key. Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, that's
not yet. But I'm, especially in light of JSN, like we were just talking about, I'm sure that there have been conversations among the people that make these decisions about how much do we want to go? How much are we willing to fight over this?
That will change.
How much are we willing to make an example and all these things that the conversation has changed slightly. I don't think we're out. I don't think it's we won't do it, but whatever that conversation was yesterday, it's a little different today.
I was on a team with Lawrence Phillips, and I remember the whole story. They went and got him out of jail. And I remember the story got loud because of what happened at Nebraska and that we still signed him. But we kept saying what a talent he is. But I do remember how his deal was structured. It was truly pay for play. Like, this contract is only if you show up. The minute you don't, done. So,
and it didn't work.
It did not work. It ended bad. It ended badly for the team and for him. But I don't think we're there yet. But dang, bro, this has been a hell of an offseason for Puka. You go from being one of the fiercest players I've ever seen play the position, period, to where people don't want to even come close to you in the secondary, to all of a sudden nobody talks about that. They're talking about who you're with and where they're seeing you. And then you end up on TMZ. It wouldn't stop the team from putting them on the field, I don't think. I don't know yet. But damn, this will affect your money.
If I were his friend, his brother, his advisor, his agent, somebody that has his best interest in mind, it would be hey, we need to be really quiet from now until camp starts. Like
that should have started after the influencer thing.
Of course it should have, but it obviously did not. And here we are. It would be we need to be very quiet between now and the time the camp starts. And because we've changed the equation and not for the better. It's not over. It's far from over, but we need to be very, very quiet for the next few months.
And let me say this. This is just an accusation. Sure. And he says it's not true. It's not what he said. He used 2 letters. But
here's what I would say.
But the fact that it's there anyway is the bad thing.
That's the thing. Yeah. You're being accused of something that you just don't want to be accused of. And you're in a circle where you're around people that are now doing this. You just need to do that. And I guess my question is, obviously social media and us all having literal video cameras and photos on us at all times. Cowboys didn't go through that through the White House era. Lawrence Taylor didn't go through that during his period. I mean, there were rumors, but not ever. There weren't videos of somebody dancing in the street and all that instantaneously.
Well,
like there is
now. There are plenty of stories, and the Cordell Stewart to Lawrence Taylor to Joe Montana. To a lot of dudes.
But where I was going is, a lot of guys have crews around them, and the people that they trust to take care of them, to make sure that, hey, let's get you out of here tonight. I think let's go back to the house or protect you. Does he not have people that are trying to protect him, like in his own circle, that are like, do you realize the payday that's about to happen, man?
Well, you've seen it. We talked about this with Puig. It's hard as hell to be a young superstar in L.A. You start to think you're bulletproof. I can get away with anything. No, you cannot.
Yeah,
it only
I think that kind of goes
like
back to what Chris is mentioning, though, that you may feel that way, but you're not.
You're not.
And somebody that's not in the middle of that needs to at least attempt to explain that to you. Whether it gets through or not, who knows, right? Like everybody hears what they want to hear.
Believe me, I'm sure he's being told.
I'm sure he is too.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that. And now, to your point about what happened with Lawrence Taylor a million years ago, unless being able to see it changes everything. And even if it's a harmless thing where you just had maybe one too many beers and you're in the street being a goofball, not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. But he didn't drive.
Right.
He took an Uber.
But when you
starts
see
to
it,
stack up.
But when you see it, it's another thing that you can put into the equation. It's like, well, it's this, and this. And now it's this, and this, and this, and this.
Well, don't make no mistake. Parcells knew exactly what he had.
Sure.
Well, of course.
And he made sure he got to the field even when he couldn't. You've heard the thing about Lawrence being locked up in the hotel.
Sure.
On Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
sure. And they sent somebody back to the room, and he's handcuffed to the bed.
Yep.
unlock him, get him to the game right after the national anthem, and he has 4 sacks.
Yeah.
That's Lawrence Taylor. Right. You know what I'm right,
Pretty good player.
Right. And fell asleep on the bench in
Pretty
national
good player.
TV. Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I would still play the guy, but it's going to cost you money in the long run. It's wild. I told you this. We were talking about this with guys that get fined for uniform violations. Like, it's stupid. You're giving away freaking money when you get fined for uniform. Guys are getting fined.
Keyshawn used to do it. He told us he would do it with his belt, right?
Yeah.
His belt was too long.
Too long.
And he purposely didn't know when you would get fined.
He'd get fined. Why? He needs that. That's what he needs to make himself feel like Superman. If it's worth a few dollars, then so be it.
Yeah.
Some guys fly burning airplanes. That's what makes them go.
I think it's harder to do that now than it used to be. Like, to go back to Lawrence Taylor for a second, the idea of, like, if the exact same thing were going on now, it'd be much harder for that person to go through it with just, hey, put him right back on the field. The noise surrounding all of this in 2026 is very different than 1986.
Well, right now, I think all he's done is really disappoint some people.
Yeah.
He didn't wreck a car. He didn't run his car into his girlfriend's car. Wasn't that was the Panther, right?
No, not yet.
That was the Falcon.
It's nothing, like I said at the very beginning, none of this is a huge deal. It's when you take all of this together, and there's some specifics in this one that combined with some other things previously making, okay, well, that's 2 things in this direction. It's not good. It's not the end of the world if he can calm down, but if it seems like every month we got a new one of these.
You know, he's a better version of Riley Cooper right now. Remember that dude?
Sure.
Yeah. That's you pissed off some people, but you're a much better player and you have a chance to play your way out of the doghouse. It's
Hopefully.
just, I think it's just affected your bottom line.
Hopefully. Yeah, almost for sure.
Yes.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. I don't have a great transition out of that.
There
we
isn't
like to
one.
smile on a live
It just popped
MG2.
onto us. I mean, we were getting ready to talk about the Lakers, and then boom.
Well, we could do some Lakers next. TMZ reporting some unfortunate stuff about Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua. So we wanted to report that breaking news. And even though we are the home of Rams football, and DeMarco is a Rams employee and part of the Rams broadcast, we still got to talk about the news headlines, your sports headlines of the day. Because that's what we do, Travis. And we'll continue. We'll do some Lakers as we get ready for Tip or No Tip at 4:45 right here. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Your Lakers.
104-102 Orlando. 2 seconds left.
Your
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no copays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes, and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it and bring something different to the table.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
Clinton Yates here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast. Others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
If you run a home service business, you're probably wondering if your current software is ready to handle that next phase of growth. You're working hard to bring in more revenue, stay on top of marketing, payroll, projects, and more, all while keeping your customers happy. But your software isn't cutting it. If that's the case, it's time to upgrade to Service Titan, the all-in-one solution that scales with you. Find out how the most successful home service contractors are growing today. Visit ServiceTitan.com to learn more. That's ServiceTitan.com.
4:35 Live OBJ Tuesday, presented by Providence to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. So, Lakers, they break the winning streak last night. It was sad.
Or Detroit broke it.
Well, you know what I meant. The Pistons snapped it. And it looked like they were going to pull it out again.
It did.
Heroics were going to happen.
They took
again.
the lead.
They did. And it just fell. What'd you
Look,
say today on... Go ahead.
It was disappointing that they had the winning streak come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was a way that you could have a winning streak come to an end and still feel reasonably good about where the team is overall, about their effort, about the fact that they played pretty good defense, about the fact that LeBron is still, even though he had a scoreless first half, that his role is becoming more and more clear. Luka just shot the ball really poorly. They didn't have Marcus Smart. I think you can kind of wrap your head around the, did they lose? Yeah. Does it suck? Yeah, but it's nothing like you're like, hey man, you got a problem over here, here, and here. They lost. Sometimes you just lose.
You had a chance to win. Wasn't Luka 11 for 29?
Correct.
Yeah. 3 for 13 from behind the arc.
That's gonna happen every now and then.
3-point shots were
bad.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. But they got the exact right officiating crew for Detroit. They needed that crew that night to beat the Lakers because, come on, dude, that was a hack fest.
Yeah, it was.
A hack fest. They helped Detroit. They really did. But even with that, and this is going to happen in the playoffs, you're going to face these moments where you're getting beat and they're picking on certain people on defense, right? You're going to have an unfavorable whistle. Is that the thing I can say? You're not going to get the favorable.
You're not going to get the whistle.
You're not going to get the whistle some nights. And still, you fought your guts out and you almost had a chance to win. This is all positive. The one bad thing is you didn't get the W.
Here's win tomorrow against Indiana, and this is as good of a road trip as you could have possibly thought of.
100%.
You just could not have asked for more on that trip to go through with one loss against the number one team in the Eastern Conference. I know Cade Cunningham isn't playing, but they're still a pretty good team. They're a physical team like you're talking about, DeMarco. And to lose by 3 points, okay.
Yeah.
Like you can live with that. That's not the end of the world. That didn't expose fatal flaws. Luka shot the ball poorly. You didn't catch some whistles that you might normally get. You lost. Okay.
I mean, so in regards to the whistle and stuff like that, isn't that a sign that they should learn from that and carry it over going into the playoffs?
I don't know what you learn from that.
No, because the physicality and stuff like that, there's going to be same teams like that in the Western Conference that only their intensity is going to rise too.
You got to match it.
You got to.
I thought they did. They just didn't get the whistle.
Yeah.
You know, did they shoot more free throws than the Pistons? I think they did. So, I mean, I hated the way it was officiated. It affected the game, especially in the second quarter where they built the lead.
Yeah.
You put them in the bonus.
Yeah.
You took the game from them. I mean, sometimes basketball can't get out of its own way. So, even with that, quarters 1, 3, and 4, you were right there. You did your job. It's just you let it get away, and I thought the officials helped them.
I thought the last minute, that stretch was a little bit interesting as well, only because – first off, they allowed a guy to get a career high in 30 points. A guy named Dennis Jenkins, who I was not familiar with. He was a G League guy. And
not familiar with your game.
I was not familiar with this game. And, allowing him to get to his spots, specifically he's a right-handed player, and allowing him to continue to go to the right-handed side. And he was able to pick apart Austin Reeves in that last moment. And then there's moments where you're like, okay, well, you have a timeout. You have 2 timeouts late in that game. And we talked about this last time. I forgot which game it was, but the Lakers had a timeout as well to allow defensive guys to come in at that moment. It's probably going to be Jared Vanderbilt. To allow a guy like him to come into the game, and in that moment, it'd be a one-on-one situation, allow a point of attack defender, which Marcus Smart is, bring Jared Vanderbilt in. If the Pistons were able to score in that play, then you still have that timeout to bring Austin Reeves back into the mix.
So Chris, the last couple of times that we've had this conversation, going back like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever it is, you're like, how much blame, how much responsibility does JJ have for the inability to get things fixed? And then they got a lot of things fixed, and their defense has been a lot better. The LeBron going into the third option has clearly been something that's kind of unlocked a lot of things. But kind of sticking with JJ here, the end of game scenarios. This is at least the second time you've brought it up, if not the third or fourth time. He's been around basketball his whole life. He's obviously figured out a way to shore up some of the deficiencies they've had. But do you like him at the end of games? Do you like what with the guys he puts on and the situations that he's trying to conceive?
I find it frustrating knowing that, because Jared Vanderbilt's been on DNPs, and I just feel like in that moment you needed an extra defender out there, knowing how Detroit and how they were able to get to the spot, specifically inside the paint. Jared Vanderbilt came in for 15 minutes, and he was able to utilize his size. He actually made a little bit of an impact in the 15 minutes that he was playing. And so you needed another defender out there. You can't rely on Austin Reeves on an island on a one-on-one play. And I understand Jake LaRavia had that. He was not disciplined in that moment where he got blown by and he went to the free throw line. And so it's like those things can be very, very frustrating because you have those two timeouts. And it wasn't like Detroit was calling timeouts as well. So when the Lakers went on and scored, they took the lead, Detroit was able to call a timeout. And so that's the moment you're like, okay, let's game
match
plan.
up.
Let's match up.
Yeah.
We know that they're going to bring out their offensive guys that can create a bucket. Let's match up and put the right personnel defensively.
Must be a reason. I don't think he's overmatched.
No, he's not.
I don't think JJ Redick, he never struck me as a guy that's overmatched or doesn't know when to use what and when to challenge.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as that dude.
No, me neither. But I wonder if it's as simple as every coach I've ever played for or watched, they've got their guys that they trust.
Yeah.
And even if that guy may have some, deficiencies, even if, like, let's use Austin Reeves as an example. If Austin Reeves is not a great on-ball defender, which he's not, but I trust you to at least work your tail off in this moment.
And he was.
To funnel him the right way, to make sure that if we're going to do this, that I can trust you to do this, that you're not going to go in there and completely blow the play up. Maybe he feels that way about other guys. And even though this maybe not be my best, if I could get the best out of everybody, I might go differently. But I just don't know if player X is going to run the play the right way, and I can't risk doing that. At least if I know that I'm going to get a B- out of you, but I'm going to get a B- out of you every single time, I can try to navigate around
I don't think he played poorly defensively.
No, it's not necessarily him playing poorly. He
sometimes you got to trust you. Like, I trust you to make a play here, and sometimes it doesn't work.
But it's a common thing in the NBA. Is what I'm getting at is that. If you want to
match up.
Yeah, if you want to take Steph Curry, for example, there's scenarios where Steve Kerr pulled him out just for a defensive set, and if that team had a go-ahead bucket, you would see them call a timeout, and then they start to insert Steph Curry back in because Steph Curry is their guy.
I think he would have made a different. I'm just guessing. I think he probably makes a different choice game 1 or game 2 of the postseason. Versus at the end of a 10-game stretch.
That's why I'm not
interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not too frustrated because I'm like, okay, this is another learning curve. This is something that you can correct now. These mistakes can happen at this point in the season and carry it over to the postseason. Hopefully it makes those adjustments.
I bet he has it in the notebook. He just didn't get to it. And the one thing is he's been dialing up some good end-of-game plays, to get Luke Kennard that open shot. Beautiful play. Everybody ran to LeBron.
He actually credited one of his assistant coaches for drawing up that play.
Oh, did he? Well, he put it in. Well, the coach gets
He
credit.
listened.
He did, right.
Yeah, that's good credit,
That's input.
right?
That's input.
I'm going to empower my people to make good decisions, and when they do it, I'm going to give them
And he got Luka
some
a
credit.
good shot. Luka just didn't.
I think what needs to happen between last night and tomorrow night, when Indiana is coming up tomorrow, win the game, come back here, win the game against Brooklyn. Don't let this the loss against Detroit kind of spiral into, because sometimes when you're on a winning streak and all of a sudden you're on a winning streak, Luke Kennard's knocking down shots, Luka's going for 60, like you're doing stuff, it's like everything's working out. And then when the spell gets broken, it's kind of like back to reality. They need to make sure that the reality isn't what it was 15 games ago. The reality needs to be what it's been the last 15 games, where you're doing all the right things, because usually once that spell gets cracked, you kind of fall back into your old habits. And I'm really curious to see what it looks like tomorrow to finish that road trip off in style.
And they're getting help. Isn't Indiana tanking?
They've snapped a 16 game losing streak the other day.
Oh, they'll be happy to lose then.
Yeah. No, they're teeing it up for you. You just got to take it.
That's what I'm saying.
You just got to go out there and win those things.
There we go.
Yeah, but sometimes when you exhale,
true.
When you're on one, you can't miss. But once that first one misses, it's like, oh, okay, well.
We already know everyone likes to suit up against the Lakers.
This is
Always
true.
true.
Always.
Always true.
Tell us about our friends at True Fan, DeMarco.
Oh, yeah. So I've been with the team, the Rams, for a long time. And I'm not going to say how many years because Chris is in the room and he'll make fun of me. And you already did. It's been a while.
I did.
As a player and now as a broadcaster, we have seen some incredible moments. Have we? Ramley? Lots of stuff. Playoff runs, championship seasons, history made on the field. Think about the guys that have been through here in just the 10 seasons, going up on 11. But what's about to happen in Australia is something that none of us have ever seen before. The NFL is going to play its first ever regular season game in Australia, a game that matters in Australia. That's going to be fun, and it's your chance to be a part of it. True Fan Travel's putting together an unforgettable package, a great trip for Rams fans. 5 nights in Australia, round-trip flights, hotel accommodations, all-inclusive events, and one knock-your-socks-off, guaranteed to be so much fun, exclusive tailgate, and, of course, you get your game tickets, too. They handle everything. All you got to do is show up and have a good time. Put your feet up, have a great time. If you ever wanted to follow the Rams somewhere special, this is it. Secure your spot right now. Don't miss it. TrueFanTravel.com. That's TrueFanTravel.com. Check that out right now. Join the Rams in Australia. See you down under.
Beautiful. Thank you, DeMarco. 445 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It's Kings game day. We'll walk you up to coverage. Pre-game coverage starts at 5:30 p.m. on the app, leading you right up to puck drop at 6. As the Kings hit the road in Calgary, you'll hear the game here on 7:10 a.m. And after the game, keep it here for Kings Talk with Sam Boney, Sam Batesh, your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment on ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile. ESPN LA, your home of the LA Kings. Tip or no tip with Laura is next.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Through Friday on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Everybody else is doing it. You should be there too.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. All right, I am going to warn you guys. I'm kind of calling out somebody who used to work with us a little bit on this Tip or No Tip. Not bad, but just putting it out there. So I got a text from Kirk Morrison maybe about 35 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, he might be listening, wanted to chime in on something. People usually do that all the time. But no, he sent me a heart. He put a little heart on his happy birthday text.
Aww.
His birthday was back in February 19th. I haven't heard from him. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. A month plus later.
Yeah, that's a bit.
That's a long time, right? But it still kind of made me chuckle. I was like, oh, shout out, Kirk. But tip or no tip, a delayed reaction is better than no reaction at all.
I'm going to go no tip for me.
No tip?
That's
Okay.
a long time.
Because here's the thing. If that's like a month and a week.
Yeah,
that's a really long time. It clearly dinged his radar and he just didn't respond to it. I'd rather you just, because I can deal with it slipped through the cracks. It happens all the time. But if it's maybe you just didn't get around to looking at it until now. I'm not talking about Kirk specifically. But if you just put me on unread for a month and a half, it means you don't care what I have to say. That would bother me.
What's the question again?
So tip or no tip, a delayed reaction is better than no reaction
I'm
at
going
all.
to take a tip because it happens on social media every now and then. Somebody likes an old post from like a year ago.
Yeah, they're
creeping.
Doing something.
Well,
yeah.
Or it's a bot.
Or it's it's a person I know.
Oh,
it's like,
really?
They're
yeah.
creeping.
Oh, then they're
I put
creeping.
this up a year ago, man. Like, oh, this was so cool. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
we're
that's
on
a
to
weird one.
Yeah,
That's a weird one.
How much better of an NFL player were you than Kirk?
How good was Kirk?
Kirk played 9 years.
That's pretty damn good. It's longer than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
Kirk was a Raider, though. I think you have no chance to get a Super Bowl as a Raider.
You could just say something that would get some shade.
I don't know. Did he ever make the Pro Bowl?
I don't think so.
All Pro?
No.
Consideration? Alternate?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
You made the Pro Bowl, right?
He did?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I should have made it twice.
You should have made it. I knew you were going to say that.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that still gets under your skin a little
I
bit.
should have been drafted. Should have been a lot of things. Let's go.
Were you too short, right?
Yeah. And then next year they draft Warren Sapp in the first round. Yeah. Same height.
Say it with your chest. You got it out loud?
And I'm taller than this dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, he
He's a
might
lot
have been a
better.
little different than you. He might have been a little different.
Don't compare I love you, D, but that's AD. So no. All right. So opening day for the Dodgers is right around the corner. And what that means comes record-breaking expensive tickets. Tickets for the 2026 home opener are averaging around $392.
And that's for Top Deck.
For reseller. Well, this is the average, okay?
No, but that's for Top Deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're not
correct.
sitting. That's Top Deck.
Yeah, you're not sitting in great seats here.
Jeez.
Okay? So this is making it the most expensive regular season in MLB history. Some tickets are starting as low as $180 if you can find them, but they're getting snagged quickly. But premium seats can go into the thousands, especially with the Dodgers obviously coming from back-to-back World Championships. Tip or no tip, Dodger Stadium opening day has become a luxury event and not a fan-driven event.
I'll tip. Definitely. Two-time world champion. About to be 3. Yes, the price is going to go up. It is what it is.
This is the price of success.
Correct.
And a $300 Top Deck ticket at a baseball game is bananas.
Uh-huh.
It really is. Yes, of course it's a luxury item. And by the way, this is the other side of giving Ohtani $700 million and Yamamoto $300 million and Kyle Tucker $60 million a year and $100 million when you figure
least
in
you know what's
the
on the
tax.
field, though.
But
Yeah.
The reason they can do that is because we'll pay money to go to these games.
Yeah.
We'll buy a $22 can of Modelo. Well, these are the things that we'll go and do. We'll buy jerseys that cost hundreds of bucks. The good news is money goes back out on the field for a large part, but unless they're charging outrageous prices, that you can't do this kind of stuff. I love how they do it, but $300 for a top deck seat, that's a ton of
This
dough.
is why I would pitch Ohtani.
Yeah.
I would give my fans what they want.
They are, and they're paying $500 to go see Yamamoto on opening day. Yeah.
Yes.
Ohtani's going to be fifth. He's at the back end of it.
He deserves it. Yeah.
I can't afford to go, plus we're on the air, but I would find my way somewhere in there because opening day for the Dodgers, if you've never experienced it, it's so much fun.
It is. It's a special day. Yeah. It is it's not a random Thursday game. It's opening day. They put the plaque up when the World Series. They'll hang the flag. There's the introduction. They're wearing special uniforms. It really is a cool day, but that is a price that not a lot of people can, especially because, first of all, you don't go by yourself for the most part, right? You're going to buy at least 2 of these tickets. Yeah. So now you're up near $1,000 for a couple of them. It's tough yet.
Everybody lies. They get sick. Can't go to school.
Right.
I can't go to work.
Can't go to work.
I'm a little queasy.
Something
maybe coming down.
My stomach's hurting a little bit. No, but really quick, just to finish that before I get into my next tip or no tip. My friend is notorious for going and, now they have kids and all this stuff. So they're like, dude, that used to be a tradition for the girlfriends to go. It used to be 4 girlfriends all the time. Now it's 4 girlfriends plus 2 kids. And it starts adding up to the point that you're like, as much as we want this tradition to continue, there's a point where you can't continue that tradition anymore.
It happened for my family. So you've heard me say this many times. We went to the Rose Bowl. I went to the Rose Bowl something like 39 times out of 40 years. I missed once when my son Bobby was born. We went every year. Buy tickets for my kids, buy tickets for my folks, and all of these stuff, right? And it's just got to the point where the tickets are too expensive. It's like literally the price of going on a vacation, and we just don't do it anymore.
Right.
It just becomes way, way, way too much. And until people stop going, the prices keep going up. The ballpark's always full. Rose Bowl's always full. It's not going the other way.
I read down the rabbit hole about Vegas ain't dead. It just priced some people out. Like it's gone way more expensive.
So Stephanie was there over the
can't.
weekend. She has a tradition with a friendship group that they go for the opening of March Madness. And some of the prices she was talking about, and again, they go to different hotels and pay the packages to get good seats for the games. It includes drinks and food. I mean, it's not cheap. I don't know how normal kids or somebody younger is affording that. It's just not reality.
Right. They're saying that the people that can't afford it are still going.
Yeah, they're still going.
The people that can't aren't, and that's kind of what they wanted. I read this about Burberry.
Oh, the brand?
The brand.
Yeah.
It became too accessible.
Oh.
And then the rich people stopped buying it because everybody had it. So
that's normal.
Right. You want to keep it exclusive. So
you mentioned a brand earlier, Chrome Hearts.
Yeah.
So Christian loves Chrome Hearts, but it's a very expensive, quote unquote, exclusive brand. Now it's become more mainstream. But even to get into any of their boutiques, you need an appointment. You can't shop online. Like, you need to go in person, and you need somebody to tour you around. And I'm like, dude, this is like a regular freaking glasses, and they're like $2-3 grand. Like, there's no need for that.
I could tell. I could say something, but it'll.
I literally got my glasses at Costco yesterday.
Yes.
You should have come.
I love Costco.
You should have come to our partner, VisionWorks. I would have gotten you 75% off.
Well, maybe we'll get a second pair.
There you go. Smart.
Why did you sound like Scooby-Doo?
Prescription sunglasses.
Didn't he sound like Scooby-Doo?
Well, I mean, a guy who squeezes the quarter till the eagle screams.
Oh, boy.
I do.
Just walking into a Costco.
Yeah, well, it was a good deal.
By the way, Stephanie wanted to go to opening day.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I was
Are you going?
No. Because I said, you realize we can go to 3 games and sit dugout clubs for 3 games based on the price of Loge.
You could take a weekend in Santa Barbara.
Yeah,
But you just said there's nothing like opening day, though.
Yeah, guess what?
I'm with Chris. I love it.
It's to the point of that's just for one baseball game for 2.5 hours.
That's what you get.
It's opening day, though.
But to Chris's point, I'd rather go to 3 games than 1, even if one of them isn't opening day.
True.
More is better.
But if money wasn't an object,
well, then
we can
who
go
cares?
to 70's house. She can cook for me. She cooks very well.
What I was going to say
some
was
people's significant
when
others.
we met, when I went
savage.
to visit her at work, guess where she worked? At Chrome Hearts.
Who?
My wife.
When?
Wait, your wife used to work at Chrome
We
Hearts?
used to work at Chrome Hearts.
Does she have hookups?
She still does, yes.
Oh my God, we need to talk.
I don't know what that is.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
Oh, really?
There's belt buckles in there that are like $2,500.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Chris, honestly, Morales is such a mind. I didn't know what it was. Okay, like I didn't know what it was, but Christian has these glasses and they're old school. When I took him to Chrome Hearts because he broke them, the guy's like, "Oh no, these are fake." I was like, "No, bro, they're not." Another guy came. They're like whatever.
Restoration?
Yes, thank you. He goes, "No, these are vintage. They're worth a lot of money. I can't believe I'm holding a pair." And he goes, "We can't fix them. We don't have the parts anymore." He loves that brand. They do everything with silver, and there's a lot of detail in their brand. But it used to be super. It used to be kind of like a biker, like a biker thing, and like athletes kind of got wind of it and have kind of converted it. So it's super expensive.
Super expensive. Odell Beckham Jr. had Chrome Hearts gloves. We're talking about uniform cops and stuff. He'd had stuff that nobody ever had. Like, you got football cleats from Chrome Hearts? How did you do that? Right. Like, you can't wear those.
Power of the checkbook,
That's
right?
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right.
just-
How did you
I can
get
do whatever
that?
I want if I pay enough.
Deshaun Jackson had a Louis Vuitton headband. Where the hell did you get that?
You guys want me to sneak in one more?
One more.
All right. So United Airlines is introducing something new called the Relax Row. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
The what?
Relax Row.
Relax Row.
So they're taking 3 economy seats that can transform into like a flat style space. Each seat has adjustable leg rests and you can stretch out. Like there's an extra. So you're going to get a lot of like little perks. And even if you have kids, there's like a plush toy included if you have that. So they're going to start rolling these out next year for more than 200 wide-body planes. And it's going to take up to 12 rows per aircraft. Now, there's some people that are like, whoa, we already have issues with booking flights and overcrowding. So, some people are not a fan of this. I actually love it. So tip or no tip, this is just a cheaper version of business class because you're going to have more room.
Well, you can't lay down? I thought we were headed
Yes,
towards...
you can lay down.
You can lay
Yeah,
down?
you can lay down.
No, it's better than business class if I can lay down.
You got that right.
You dang right. That's what I want.
You
I
got
wish
that
I
right.
could lay down.
You're a man of a certain carriage, as am I.
Yes.
Those plane seats are tough.
They're-
They're brutal.
Oh.
And if you could find a way to lay flat, that is a game changer.
Big time. I'd pay it.
100% in on that.
I would pay
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I don't fly a ton, but if I did and that was an option, I would be all over that.
Even if you can get like 10 minutes on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll just rotate.
I've always
Yeah.
wanted to kind of lay down in the aisle. Like, okay, everybody's asleep. Can I just lay down here? I used to do it on the bus when we would play baseball in the summers and we traveled.
lay
Like,
down.
I'll lay down in the aisle.
Gurley used to do that. He'd lay down. Like
In
on
the aisle?
Yeah, and you just have and just walked over him. Yeah, that's
he's Todd Gurley.
You deserved it.
They'll
yeah.
let him do it.
Do you like to fly? Can you fit? Are you a
Can
good
I
fit in the
fit?
seat?
Can I fit?
Well,
Really?
you're a big dude.
Can I fit?
Answer the question.
Yes. Can you fit in an airplane seat?
Not only that, back in the Houston days,
you're flying a lot.
I flew every other week. So way back when Travis and I first worked together, when I was at Premiere Fox Sports Radio, I flew every week to New York for Costas. Yeah,
From here?
from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I took a red eye, arrived there, did the show with Bob, flew home that night.
Oh my God!
But it was in our contracts back in Premiere that we flew management and talent flew first class.
Oh, okay.
So I
Not
was on the
bad.
management side, so that was nice. The Houston days, I did not fly first class. I flew Southwest.
In the hobby.
Because
Love
that was the
Southwest.
fastest way there.
Yeah.
LAX to hobby. And sometimes, now I flew so much that I ended up getting the A Premier.
Yeah.
So I could pick my seat. I always
You
pick the
picked the
same
first
seat on
class.
every plane.
Yeah, there you
well,
go.
not first class, but Southwest. And there were times where I slid nicely into the seat, and then when I was more Ruben-esque, times where it was more of a struggle. But Stephanie and I are flying to Chicago in May. And let me just say, just to make sure I was in a roomy section, I made sure that we were flying
Business or first?
first.
Atta baby.
Good for you.
Good job.
Okay, yeah.
Will you have your wig by then?
You're right.
Are you really going to do it?
Yes.
No.
Do it.
Are you
No, I'm
really
not
gonna-
You should
doing
get
it.
one.
Yes.
Not because
I'll
of
go-
him.
I'll help you shop for one.
Wait.
Travis, don't we have a special guest coming up?
Wait, we should have gotten Reese to donate his hair for your rug.
Yeah, our social.
Reese
my guy-
looks like a Batman villain all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah,
He
no, it's
does.
weird.
The villain from Rush Hour.
My guy
Yeah.
Reese, running our social media here in the afternoon. Reese, I don't know if there's been pictures of him on our ESPNLA social media over the years, but I know I posted a picture with him a few months ago at a Kings game. He had amazing hair.
Yeah.
It made a guy. I used to have amazing hair 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Really, I was jealous.
said
Then
the
this
same
guy
thing.
walks in today and he buzzed it all off and he covered it.
He
I
had
don't know if actually he
long,
covered it, but-
luxurious hair,
Good lettuce.
healthy-looking
Good
hair.
lettuce.
And now he's got he looks like Blade.
Yeah.
Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Now, he
Demolition Man. That's what I'm looking for.
He still is pulling off this look very well.
He looks fine.
You
but
are
the other
Simon
one,
Phoenix. That's who you are. Yes.
it's still such a good hairline, too. Like, I got these deep-ass power alleys that I'm
He's
very...
like 20.
I'm aware of the age difference. You don't have to hammer it home. I know that. I'm just
you can
jealous.
always go back, right?
He's 23.
But he also reminds me of like Val Kilmer in Heat after the robbery when Val Kilmer had to trim down.
Trim down.
Yeah, he had to trim down because he had to get
There
through.
you go.
He had to
That's
escape
pretty
the
good.
feds.
That scene breaks
All
my
right,
heart.
Chris, so you mentioned that we're going to have Daryl Strawberry and Eric Davis out at Legends Attic next week. Another name added to the guest list. We'll hear who that is coming up next. Our friend Eddie Alazadi from Legends Attic will join us coming up right around the corner. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy, and I know that a lot of people around are getting sick right now. You are not imagining this. It's real. Doctors have said this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. And listen, I was just away visiting some friends up in Mammoth, and everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I don't know about you guys. I can't get sick. I'm sure you can't get sick. So now what I've done is I've ordered a medical emergency kit. Now, when you have a medical emergency kit, it's like having an urgent care or a pharmacy right in your home. No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no co-pays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes, and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
Prizes,
Flyaways,
even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
.506 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Remember, it is colorectal cancer awareness month. Be sure to get yourself checked out. If you can get screened and you catch it by 45, you won't die. 90% chance of turning it around. But, Trav, if you don't catch it early,
catch it
chance
early.
you die.
Catch it early and
So
you'll be good.
Providence.org/SCA colonoscopy. Providence.org/SCA colonoscopy. Poop in a box. Get that hand up the wazoo. Meanwhile, on a Tuesday afternoon, we got a special guest, Trap.
Yes, indeed, we do. We were talking about our trip out to Legends Attic coming up next week. We're going to see Daryl Strawberry. We're going to see Eric Davis and Eddie Alazadi, who we've gotten a chance to go out there. Of course, that is his shop, along with Oral Hershiser. Eddie's joining us right now. Eddie, we have a bonus guest coming out for it as well.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about this one. I mean, I'm not sure how the crowd's going to react, but it's he's a former NL MVP. He's won a World Series, played with in '86 with Daryl Strawberry, but he was a San Francisco Giant in his heyday. It's Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell joining us. So we got some retros coming back, and it's pretty exciting.
Wasn't he a tank? Kevin Mitchell?
He's a shorter guy, strong as an ox, and hit tanks and absolute home runs. Look, the Giant thing, I think we'll get. Look, Oral played for the Giants, so we've been able to kind of, have some guys go other places, and we've done it. But I'm thinking of Kevin Mitchell. I want to talk about the barehanded catch, of course, over his shoulder, Eddie. You remember that one? And then, of course,
oh my gosh,
he was on base when that entire Game 6 of the '86 World Series, the Mets and the Yankees, like he was right in the middle of all of that. I can't wait to talk to Kevin Mitchell.
Yeah, and I was talking to him earlier today. We did the confirmation. He was all excited. He still hangs out with Eddie Murray and Eric Davis, Daryl Strawberry. He's telling me some stories, and it was fun. I can't wait for you guys. I mean, I know DeMarco hasn't met Strawberry yet. Last time we did it, he wasn't there. But I just was listening to Chris earlier talk about, the expectations after 88. I mean, that 93 team, the roster on that team, when we talk about Pedro Martinez, how you just met, is Raul Mondesi, Eric Karros, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, Brett Butler, Pedro Martinez, Ramon Martinez, Oral Hershiser, Todd Royale, I think, was the closer. I mean, you had all these guys on that team, and I'm like, what the heck, man? You look back and you think that's the team, but unfortunately didn't work out. Those Braves, man, all those years.
It never works out the way that you're hoping to. It's gonna be a great deal. You mentioned it, Eddie, and we're talking with Eddie Alazadi from Legends Attic. Has the buzz, the glow of getting to spend a few minutes with Pedro Martinez worn off for you? Because I'm still floating. I was telling DeMarco that, and DeMarco said he's never seen a smile on my face when I was talking about Pedro.
Lit up.
That was the coolest thing that I've done in a very, very long time.
Yeah, I think, and I'm surprised how you recovered, because honestly, I think right up into that interview, he comes into the back green room, and he was already an hour late coming from an event in Orange County for a charity. So everyone's forgiven that. He sits down and just wants to catch up with his friend Oral, who he basically said, "You're the reason I didn't quit baseball." And that's a whole other story we can talk about later. But oh my gosh. And you're sitting there in the corner, and I'm sitting there, and it's just Ramon, Pedro, and Oral just having this raw conversation and telling stories that we probably can't even talk about.
Nope.
And I think you're just a fly on the wall with your jaw on the ground. And then your voice goes up a couple octaves after that's over. And it's like, that was the coolest thing ever, so it was cool. And then you compose yourself to do an interview. I could never do that. It was pretty incredible.
I was sitting right next to you, Eddie, and there was a couple of times I wanted to grab your arm and going, "Are you listening to this? Are you hearing what these two guys are saying to each other?"
What are they talking about?
They were just talking about when Pedro was coming up, and Oral and Ramon kind of saying, "Hey, let's make sure that we're on point. Let's make sure that we're doing what we need to get done." And Pedro was, Pedro, he's fiery. He wants to go do all these other things, and it was remarkable to hear. And thank you again, Eddie, for setting that up. It was remarkable.
No, it was awesome. I'm always glad you guys are part of it. And these retro days are pretty cool. I mean, I know the day before that's going to be pretty incredible. I hope you guys are out there for the Tower Buzzers opener when we got a big lineup of Dodgers who are going to join us. And, the partnership's been great. I love it that you guys are coming out. And, I'm pretty excited. I mean, you're going to have these. It's just going to take us back to when we became baseball card fans and baseball fans. You got, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, who probably could have been the 50-50 guy, right? If he didn't have all the injuries. And Strawberry was knocking on the door in 86 or 87 of 40-40, which could have been the first one. But, it's going to be fun, and you guys are going to have some great content, because I know you guys will be geeking out over those guys.
Eddie, if people want to buy tickets and come out and be a part of this, how do they do it?
Yeah, legendsaddict.com. Come on down. We'll definitely do the same type of event with you guys out there. We're going to have Tony the hot dog guy. We'll have a lot of giveaways. We'll do some cool things, and it's going to be there from when you guys are out 3 to 6. And I love that you guys are probably going to be living in the IE for that whole week, hopefully. So you guys, I love it.
A lot of IE time coming up next week as well. Legends Addict, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, and now Kevin Mitchell scheduled to come as well. Eddie, really looking forward to it. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon. And opening day on Thursday, so we get to talk Dodger baseball all over again.
Let's go. All right, guys. Well, you have a great one. Thanks for letting me call in. I appreciate it.
You got it. Thanks, Eddie.
I looked him up. Kevin Mitchell.
Yes.
5'11".
Not a chance.
Okay. 8'9". 5'9", 210.
Strong.
Okay. I'm looking at the after picture.
Yeah.
Like when they brought him back just to wave. Yeah. He was a tank.
Did you ever see the catch he made barehanded in the outfield?
You kept mentioning that. Let me see.
So he's playing left field.
I've seen it. Yeah.
He's playing left field. He's running towards the foul line. Okay. And he overrun. He's a right-handed player, so his glove is on his left hand. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's running, and he realizes he's kind of overrun it a little bit. So he reaches up with his right hand, his bare hand, and catches it just over his head like a wide receiver, just sticks right in his hand. One of the great catches of all time.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a one-handed in Jigba catch.
Yeah, like once the ball's over his head, you can't see it anymore.
Right.
And he just boom, just a perfect.
If you're
little
the
catch.
manager, what do you say? Great catch. Don't ever do that again.
Nice catch.
Don't ever do that again.
Let's make sure we take a little different route next time. But look, if the guy makes the catch, it's like one of those things. No. Okay, cool.
Yes, the
Don't
ball
throw
didn't hit
that
the
pass.
ground. You did your job, but it's supposed to land in the glove. But wow,
that's a lot of talent. Eric
That
Davis,
is.
Darryl Strawberry, and Kevin Mitchell all in the same day.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to hear those stories. I would love to hear those stories.
It's so just like when you've brought some of your former teammates in here, just getting a chance to watch you guys. And when we talk about on the air, that's fun. But when you guys talk off the air, it's more fun.
Well, that's a lot of trust.
That's what I'm saying.
Between, like, you guys are in the room.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that you guys can't let out.
Yeah.
But you become closer to who you're talking to.
It was great.
I bet.
It was great. And Pedro Martinez is a serious individual.
I bet he is.
You know
I
what
would hate
Pedro
to face him.
Martinez did not do very often? Walk people. Can we talk about Roki for a second?
Let's go.
Ugg is right, Laura. So he pitched in the Freeway Series yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't even record an out in the first inning. They basically brought in someone else, and he went back out there to pitch more afterwards. But they basically said, okay, you're done for this inning. We'll bring you back out there. He walked 6 guys, hit 2 more, didn't give up any hits, and allowed 5 earned runs. Now,
Didn't give up any hits.
Didn't give up any hits. He's walking everybody.
So you put 8 guys on base.
He put 8 guys on base.
Jeez.
In 2+ innings.
And 5 plated.
5 plated.
Yeah,
all earned.
that's got to be unacceptable, right?
He's pitched 8.2 innings this spring. Okay, that's not very many. He's walked 15 guys.
Oh, my God. What's happening
That's
to
2
Roki?
an inning.
What's wrong with Roki?
I don't know. And it's a really good question. And I think that, look.
Too much too soon?
I don't know. Let's kind of walk through this.
Okay.
I think if we had not seen what we had seen in the postseason, I would be exceptionally worried. But because we did see what we saw in October, one of the main reasons the Dodgers won the World Series is because Roki Sasaki bolstered that bullpen to a degree that I don't think anybody saw coming. He was their 9th inning guy. He pitched multiple innings against the Phillies, against many times he came in and saved the day.
One of 50 stories that saved the day.
Absolutely. But without his, it doesn't happen. Had that not happened, I'd be like, hey, man, maybe he's not cut out for this. Maybe he's a little intimidated by the major leagues. Maybe he needs more seasoning in the minor leagues. Because what we've seen of him, other than a very short run through October, has been pretty darn mediocre to less than mediocre. He was not very good in Japan when he went over there last year. He came here. We saw that he was a little overwhelmed, very emotional. They sent him down to the minor leagues. He rehabbed physically and all those things and came back and did pretty well. But they gave him a spot in the rotation this year. He's going to be in the rotation. I don't know for how long. We can talk about that coming up. But he has not earned it. He just simply hasn't. And that doesn't mean that he can't pitch well once the games start mattering in a week or so. But DeMarco, he's been dreadful.
Why do you think they keep, sorry to cut you guys off, but like, why do you think they're pushing this narrative for him to be in the rotation? Do you think it's because they're like, well, we can afford for him to have reps? Or should he just be someone that you go to more? I don't want to say a closer because not that.
I don't think we're there at the closer thing yet, but your question is a good one. I think it's as simple as this. Number one, the stuff is the stuff, right? Like he's got incredible stuff, but it doesn't matter if you don't throw the ball over the plate. And I think you see the stuff, you're intrigued by it. He really was not a guy that was struggling with his command in any real way in the Japanese league. This is a relatively new thing. I don't know if he's intimidated by major league hitters. He's afraid to come into the zone. I don't know. I don't think so because we saw him get guys out during the regular season, or during the postseason. But I don't know how long you can run a guy out there who will not throw the ball over the plate. You've heard me wail about guys that walk people all the time. It's like, if you give up a hit, okay, they're major leaguers. They're going to hit the ball occasionally. But if you're just loading the bases for free, it doesn't work.
It's the one thing you can't do. So what do you do with him?
Well, if he continues to struggle like this, I think you have to send him to the minor leagues and have him work it out down there.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing other than you expected him to be a part of your rotation. Now, the Dodgers have plenty of other options that you can use. I think your point, Laura, of maybe you put him in the rotation because, look, the Dodgers are going to the playoffs. They are.
But he always struck me as the dude that maybe when we see the best of him, it won't be here. Not always struck me. That's not right to say. But after this season, the way it went for him, like I think we'll see the best out of him at some point, and it probably won't be here. Because like you said, this is not a place where you come to get better.
No, well, I understand your point. And they have the luxury of, if Roki Sasaki had decided to go, let's just use the Padres as an example, right? And when he's deciding where he's going to come from Japan to the American major leagues, he could have gone wherever he wanted, really. Had he gone somewhere that wasn't the Dodgers, it would have been, you need to be the anchor of our rotation today, like starting today. And had he failed or struggled to achieve, the pressure would have gotten more. The Dodgers can say, look, you're just one of the guys. You're good. If it doesn't work out, you can go to the minor leagues. You can figure this out. We're going to go win our 95 to 100 to 105 games. Whether you pitch well or not, we've got plenty of other options. So I think the pressure is a little lower, other than he was a little more famous than he was good to start. And I think that the fact that Ohtani was here, the fact that Yamamoto was here, it's like, oh, we got the next great Japanese player. He'll come in and be just as amazing as these guys. Hasn't been as easy for him.
You know, I also think that there's something clearly mental blocking him
I think
there.
so too.
But maybe that's why they haven't sent him down to the minors, because they already know something's mental, and then sending him down that way could potentially spiral him even worse.
It could. You know, it would be even worse. Walking 6 guys and hitting 2 in 3 innings.
Proof now. Yeah, you need to work this out. That's a shame. I just remember people saying he's going to be the best pitcher ever because he had that one pitch you couldn't track. Right.
And I think that's why you keep saying running back out there.
Right.
Running back out there.
That was like the first week of him pitching.
It was. Yeah. And he was amazing. And then he kind of lost his mind. Baseball will mess with your brain in a way that
sports will mess with your brain.
Very, very true. But what was probably very easy for him most of his athletic life is now very hard.
Oh, yeah.
And last year, remember, he's bending his knee more. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe he got a couple of guys out and said, hey, this isn't as hard as I thought it was. And he started to have a little confidence. He started to attack a little more. He started to be a little bit more aggressive, because you watch him now, he's just not attacking. He's nowhere near. When he pitched against the Phillies, when he pitched against the Brewers, when he pitched against the Toronto Blue Jays, he attacked the strike zone. And the second he got out of the strike zone, they went and got him almost right away. Like the second he started to nibble a little bit, Dave went and got him almost right away. So clearly that's one of the things that they're concerned about.
I guess I'm invested because he's Roki.
Oh, yeah.
I'm invested because I know his name. And there was so much expectation put upon him, and I hate when a guy doesn't live up to the expectation.
It's hard.
It is.
He's
very
got
hard.
Dodger, too,
and I don't think you could ever live up, really, unless you're top 3 starter for what we heard about the guy.
I think that was overblown, and I think people that know.
That's where you started,
yeah. The idea that he's going to show up and be Yamamoto was never accurate. The hype, you're right. The hype was definitely there, but anybody that was paying, he's not. Yamamoto was the Sawamura, which is their Cy Young, 3 times in the other league. Second best league in the world. He was the best guy over and over and over again. He was a polished, finished product when he got here. It's not true of Sasaki. Sasaki's just started.
He's just getting started.
Yeah.
Who was the guy's name in New York? Was it Irabu?
Hideki
Irabu. Was that the guy that Steinbrenner said, I wanted King Kong? Like, we expected so much.
Yeah.
And he was okay.
He was okay.
But he wasn't that, so it was considered a failure.
The pressure that come when guys come from that league over here.
He said Godzilla. That's what he wanted. Yeah,
it's
Godzilla.
like, okay, not everybody's going to be Ohtani or Hideki Matsui or Yamamoto. There's going to be, or Ichiro. There's going to be some guys that are just guys.
Right.
Yeah. They're good enough guys to play in the major leagues, but
there's a lot of guys.
Yeah, not everybody's Ichiro and Ohtani.
You know what I went down?
Ohtani pitches today, by the way.
I went down the rabbit hole. You'll love this. You hate this name, but you love to see him pitch.
Who's that?
And he was only good. He was great for about 4 years and then disappeared. Tim Lincecum.
Oh, he was amazing.
Yeah, he was amazing, right?
Oh, yeah.
He just popped up on my TikTok
See?
page.
Is he an MLB The Show legend?
No, but I'm surprised I actually haven't made a card for Tim Lincecum.
I think it's that trend. Like, what did I look like in the 90s?
Oh, I saw that.
Yes.
Well, he had the long hair.
The long hair, yes. That
you guys should do that.
He's a Husky, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know a lot about Tim.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just remember him being like the best thing in baseball.
I think he won the Cy Young 2 years in a
for
row.
About 4 years, and then that was it.
He's little.
Tiny.
He is both the reason you take a chance on a guy and the reason that they'll always choose the big guy over the little guy.
Yeah.
He was electric, but he was relatively small. He's very slight. He was
Why
not
do
a
I think Roki's small?
Roki's tall, but he's thin.
How tall is Roki?
I think he's 6'3".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I picture him
Yeah.
shorter.
Maybe Yamamoto's short.
6'4".
Maybe
He's
I'm
6'4". There you go.
Okay.
Damn,
there you go.
he's tall.
Yeah,
That's
no, Roki's
that's a
very
big
tall.
dude. Yeah.
Roki's as tall as Ohtani. Oh, let's go.
So,
Will Chamberlain.
LeBron.
So
Johnny.
I'm always participating in the Last Man Standing, so I figured I should come up with one
Let's
for
go.
us today. So with knowing that we're approaching opening day, I have a list, and it's a total of 9, ranking the 9 best days in sports.
9 best days in sports.
9 best days in sports. So we can start off with Travis.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday is
Number 1, probably.
Hold on. It is number 2.
Okay.
Madness.
It is number 1.
Number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, they took mine. I will go baseball opening day.
Opening day is number 9. So you guys got 1, 2, and 9.
Does it include international sports or just American sports?
Good question.
Ooh, that's a good question. Yes, just American sports.
Okay. Masters Sunday.
That is number 4.
Yeah.
NFL draft.
That is not on the list.
No.
Oh.
You guys got 1, 2, 4, and 9.
NBA playoffs.
NBA playoffs is not on the list.
Oh,
so
okay.
Travis,
Way to go. So what is on the list?
So
somebody told me to say Kentucky Derby. I should have said that.
Kentucky Derby was on the list.
Yep.
So you guys got one was.
Can I guess a couple?
Go for it.
Is the Indy 500 on there?
Indy 500 is not on there.
Daytona 500 on there?
Is not on there.
Okay.
This is a weird one.
Yeah.
Should
So
have said Kentucky.
5 was Sports Equinox Day.
Oh, that's
that's
where
a
all
good
four,
one.
all four
Okay.
major leagues are
so
going.
to refresh, it was 1 was March Madness, 2 was Super Bowl Sunday, 3 was the New Year's Day bowl games.
Okay.
So you got the cotton,
Good one.
Used to be.
That
Yeah.
used to
A
be.
little
Used
different
to
now.
be.
That's
A little
not
different
a
now.
thing,
Yeah.
4 Sunday at the Masters, 5 was Sports Equinox Day, 6 was Thanksgiving Day for
Oh, that's a good
that's
one.
a good
Okay.
Christmas
That's a good one.
day.
and then 7 was Christmas Day for
Oh.
NFL.
Okay.
And
NBA.
then 8 was Kentucky Derby, and then 9 was the
Darn.
opening day for MLB.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If
So
I would,
no World Series, no NBA playoffs.
yeah, that's crazy. I don't
Wow.
trust this list. I'm with Travis.
Yeah.
He
Well, I
sometimes
won.
he-
I love the list.
No.
Wow.
I
Sometimes
think
when
the-
you don't trust my list, so you
Well,
don't
that's because I
want-
lost. I like the lists where I win. Update the standings, please.
All right, DeMarco's 6.
DeMarco's still the leader.
Yes. DeAndre and you are tied now with 4.
Okay.
I have 3, and Greg has 1.
All right. We're all bunched together.
Yeah, we're good.
We're all bunched together. That's not too bad. Aaron Rodgers isn't really going to go play for Mike McCarthy again, is he?
Well, he's still there.
Yeah.
You mean play in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
What choice do you have?
I don't know. But I mean, if you bring Aaron Rodgers back and Mike McCarthy, don't you just get the exact same team you just
Well,
had a year ago?
I was shocked with the statement he put out. He said it would be nice if he could reunite with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, McCarthy said that.
McCarthy said that. I guess
Yeah.
you don't have a choice when that might be your only option.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have to be nice. But the only thing was Aaron was shaking him off. That was it. So
Yeah.
McCarthy would send in a play, and Aaron would shake him off. Or if he ran the play that McCarthy called, he would show him up. Well, that turns out that's who he is.
Yeah.
I bet McCarthy's like, well, I think I can deal with it now.
I think
He might be your best option.
I think he's your only option, really.
Yeah, that's-
I mean, the rest of the guys that you look around, I think I'd rather have an old Aaron Rodgers than some of those other guys.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or a rookie. I'd rather have Rodgers.
I might draft a quarterback and see what we can do and maybe have an open competition of some sort. But, yeah, I mean, there's not much out there. When Kyler Murray's in the mix in Minnesota, that tells you how thin things are.
You know, has Aaron Rodgers ever lied?
I mean, not to me.
Just period. I don't think he's ever lied. He said something on, what's his name?
McAfee.
McAfee. He said once he's done, you'll never hear from him again.
I
doubt
we'll see.
that. I doubt that.
You think we will hear from him again?
Of course.
I do too.
Of course. In some way, somehow, I think he's going to have an opinion on football.
He's the smartest guy in the room, and he has to let you know.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not just this. I just can't be the smartest guy. I need you to know that I know I'm the smartest guy.
And every time whatever network, whenever they go to him, he'll be someplace else.
And he'll be looking like, are you really wasting my time with this? Like, do you not understand this?
Right.
Like, he'll be exasperated with the conversation and then proceed to talk about it for 10 minutes.
He'll be Goodwill Hunting. You know how easy this is for me?
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Watch you mess it up. It's not what he said, but that's close enough.
Right.
It is a Kings game day. Pregame coverage starts at 5:30, just a couple minutes from right now, leading right up to puck drop at 6 as the Kings hit the road in Calgary to take on the Flames. After the game, keep it here for Kings Talk with the Sam Boney, Sam Batesh. Your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment on ESPN LA 710 and the ESPN LA app. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile, home of the LA Kings.
Half hour to Panda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger plate.
Huh?
Bigger plate?
I heard that the Dodgers are doing something with Panda, right?
They are. They're doing, I think when they win a game, it's like a $6 or
You
$5.
damn right it is.
And they have to score a certain amount of runs, too, right?
I think so, yeah.
$8.
$8?
$8?
If you,
yeah,
I'm convinced
Let's
that
go
if you paid
Dodgers!
attention to all of the local sports teams and all of their connections to fast food restaurants, you could eat really cheaply almost every night.
Let's go Dodgers.
Yeah, you can definitely get that done.
Or for free.
Or for free. Yeah, there's a lot of freebies out there, too. Like if somebody hits.
Back in the box.
Yeah.
2 tacos.
We should get Funchy
Still
to
a
do
Billy
that.
Max deal. Yeah.
Funchy's diet should be tied to every team here in
my
LA.
goodness.
Every team.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness. A little straight up with, me. That's coming up next. It's Trav. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports talk.
By the way, 61 is just a random number anyway. I can't believe I made it to 61 years old.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah, thank you. Took a dark turn for a second. Yeah, no, I can't believe I made it this far. I'm excited. I'm not anywhere close to done. Just to be clear, I'm not close to done, but I'm surprised I got this far.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up. I can't.
See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Adam Schefter here. It's tournament time, when only the most talented teams survive in advance. And whether you're cutting down the nets or cutting through resumes, one thing's clear. The best teams are built with the best people. If you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. Their smart matching technology finds qualified candidates fast. You can add screening questions to get the right applicants and even filter to see who's recently active. Score the best for your team with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it straight up with Travis Rogers right now.
All right, this is going to be a quick one, and we touched about it a little bit. And, Chris, I'm glad that you're here for this one on a Tuesday as well.
Sorry, I missed some of the earlier segment. I was doing something in the back.
But you're a busy man. You have a lot of responsibilities. We talked about Tiger Woods playing in the finals of the TGL, which is tomorrow's golf league, which is the golf simulator team event that Tiger and Rory McIlroy are heavily invested in. And I don't know if it's great competition necessarily, because it's guys hitting golf balls into a movie screen, right? It is what it is. But I don't know if I've ever had an athlete that I've ever been more enamored with, and we're getting close, than I have been with Tiger Woods. That Tiger Woods hitting golf balls into a giant movie screen with a bunch of guys that I really don't care about one way or the other is still near the top of the list of the things that I want to see, just because it's Tiger. The only other person I've seen that's kind of approached it so far is Shohei Ohtani. Like, is there going to become a time where Shohei Ohtani is participating in some weirdo baseball league, like hitting off of simulated pitchers, and I'm like, I'm all in. Let's watch it because I want to see Ohtani, because Tiger still occupies that place.
I would watch Michael Jordan smoke a cigar, have cocktail. Like,
yeah,
I once watched a cigar aficionado interview with him just because it was Jordan. Well, obviously, The Last Dance I've watched several times in my life. And I would watch Tiger. Yesterday, they posted on social media, you saw it, and it was just it was him bringing the club back.
Yeah.
And all you could see was this position of his wrist and his watch, and you knew his hands. You know Tiger's hands, and it just said, he's back tomorrow. And that was enough to, like, get me excited.
In a nothing event.
In a nothing event. It's not
what's
like
so crazy
Augusta
about it.
or any of that.
No.
But this somehow makes us think, well, maybe now he'll play one event and then he'll play at Augusta.
I think he's going to play at Augusta.
Well, he's going to play at Augusta, but
Yeah.
you would think he's going to play one event, but maybe not.
I think he just shows up. I think he battles like crazy to try to make the cut. He made the cut the last time he played. I think he had to withdraw the next day because his body just couldn't hang, but he shows up and he competes like crazy, even if it's some goofy thing like the TGL.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm there. I saw Mike Tyson's last fight. I'll see the next one. I saw Ric Flair's last match. I'll see the next one.
Yeah, it's those are perfect, because sometimes like it doesn't even matter what this is. I just want to see him stand in the ring. I just want to see him hold it. To Chris's point, I want to see a picture of him with the hinge in his wrist with the golf club in his hands.
If there was a home run derby league and Bonds was in it, I'd be there. See?
Yes. Yeah, but Bonds is exactly the same, but for the opposite reason.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand Barry, but watching him hit, it's like, no, hold on, Barry's hitting.
Let's
let
imagine
this
Barry
happen.
hitting from a pitching machine where it never changes.
With an aluminum bat.
Bing!
Yeah.
Tell
I
me
will
you're there.
say I experienced, I mean, I hate Barry Bonds. I hate the Giants, but I once experienced, this is like 2007, 2006. I was inside AT&T Park in San Francisco when he hit one out. And it was just an everyday home run at that point. But it was amazing.
Of course it was.
To experience, and the way that
was
place
he
exploded.
the Incredible Hulk at this point?
Well, this is 2006, 2007.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, he was must see. There are great players, and then there are guys like, leave me alone, I'm going to watch this.
Yeah.
And Ohtani is in that category. Woods was in that category. There are Skeens for me is entering that category. Like, I need to watch this man do his thing.
Well, back to your Tiger thing. He doesn't need to win this for me.
He just needs to participate.
Just seeing him there, I'm like, I'm going to watch. Like, I don't think he can ever embarrass himself on a golf course.
Yeah, that's a good statement, because even when he has to withdraw or he's not playing well, it doesn't matter. We don't care.
Well, think about when he had the yips. Remember when he first came back and he like Tiger Woods had the yips. Like, this is crazy. The greatest player ever can't get the ball in the air when he's chipping the ball. And I wasn't embarrassed. I felt bad for him. Like, I'm like, hey, man, let's work this out. But it wasn't like you need to go away for a while.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep watching him play.
I'm laughing at his body language when he's being interviewed. I want to go sit down, man. Can you hurry up?
He's an old man. Straight Up With Me is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Do you guys know if Van Pelt can play?
I think he can.
Golf? Oh,
Yeah.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Have you ever seen him play? I know he's on all their golf coverage.
So I used to do business with somebody who knew him very well, and this person was a member of a big country club, and I know they met a couple times at that country club. I don't know if golf happened, but I would imagine it did. I would imagine Van Pelt, with as much as he worked for the Golf Channel stuff, he had to be golf. He's a golfer.
That's what I mean. He loves golf. But I've never seen him actually swing a golf club anywhere.
I don't think I have either, but I know he plays. I've seen interviews like Faraday had his show on the Golf Channel. He was an interview subject and talks about how much he loves to play. I don't know if he's any good, but again, there's pros and then there's all the rest of us. Everyone else is just goofing around.
But if Van Pelt is golfing, you'd have to try not to be seen playing golf.
Oh, he's 6'6".
That's what I mean.
He's a huge
right?
guy. He's a huge guy. So I got one for you guys. So we didn't have a show yesterday.
Yeah.
Susan was at her mom.
Susan.
So I was by myself. Pretty nice day yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed. Took the e-bike down to the beach. Put a little beach chair on my back.
Oh.
Took a towel down there. Went in my trunks. Okay. Walked on the beach, got my steps in on the thing, brought a magazine, read for about an hour. It was just a wonderful way to relax.
Look at you.
And it was kind of warm. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go take a very short, quick swim.
You got in.
So I got in.
Wow.
And I'm in the water's waist deep.
Good
right?
for you,
So I'm just standing there, but I'm kind of, diving into the waves, whatever. I'm in the water 5 minutes tops, barely in there. See this guy on the beach, like my chair and towels here, and beach was empty. It's Monday afternoon at 4:00 in the afternoon. There's nobody down there. But there's another guy that's just kind of the left of my chair, and he's like waving at me. I'm down there by myself, and I'm like, all right, I'm not really like, I'm not waving back. He's kind of doing like this. He's
How
trying to
far
get my
away is
attention. 100 yards?
Oh, way down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's on the beach.
Yeah.
I'm in the water. He's on the beach. And I'm like, okay, I don't think much of it. So I finish, and I'm walking back, and I go back, and I sit on my chair. And he goes, did you not see me waving at you? I'm like, and I kind of lied. I'm like, well, I didn't think you were waving at me. I was the only one in the water. But I'm like, I wasn't sure you were waving. He goes, yeah. He goes, did you not see that? I'm like,
oh, wait.
See what? He goes, there was a huge seal right behind you in the water.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, wait, what? He goes, yeah, I was trying to get you to turn around to look at it. He goes, the thing kept popping up. Like when you would pop up, it would pop up directly behind you.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm like said, no, I did not see it. Thank you for trying to get my attention. I said, I'm so glad I hadn't seen it. I would have blanked my
heart
pants
attack. Yeah.
had I seen a wild animal. I said, how close was it? He goes, I don't know, 10 feet, 12 feet.
Right.
Really,
That's
really.
amazing.
That would have scared me too. That might have been the end of me. I might have had a heart attack right there in the ocean.
If there was a shark out there, he would do more than wave. He'd be sprinting at you.
I guess so.
Okay, yeah.
I hope so. But he was like, yeah, he's just kind of doing like this.
Look,
I'm like,
look,
whatever.
I thought you were going to say shark. I'm not going to lie.
No, I would have. That would have been the end. I would have dropped dead on the
Seals
beach.
don't attack you, do they?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I wouldn't want to be attacked by a seal, but I've never heard of a seal.
If there was a seal in this room, would you feel comfortable with it?
No, it's an animal.
That's what it's,
right,
it's an animal. It's
right.
a wild sea creature.
Yes, and you're in the ocean.
But they're nice, aren't they?
I thought they were nice.
Well,
I think the ones at SeaWorld that they've trained are nice, but I don't know if one in the ocean is.
We've been brainwashed into thinking hippos are nice.
They're the deadliest animals in the world.
Yes, they will kill you, but every hippo we've ever seen in a cartoon has always been nice and dainty. Right, little umbrellas.
You ever seen a hippo eat a watermelon?
Yes,
it's amazing. You need to Google hippo eating a watermelon right now. They put the biggest watermelon right into its mouth and it just goes, just smashes the whole thing in one bite.
Yes, that's not
It's
nice.
amazing.
That thing will kill you.
I Googled it.
Yeah.
So it says they are generally wild, curious animals rather than friendly to humans, even though sometimes they can be playful or indifferent. They're unpredictable and can be dangerous.
Yes. The
seals or hippos?
Hippos.
Seals.
Oh, seals can be dangerous. Oh,
Seals.
see, you got lucky. Dude was trying to help you.
Also, I remember once a while ago when Cappy posted that picture with the dolphins. Was it dolphins, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Where we thought it was like cropped. Imagine if we would have gotten a picture of you with the seal. He probably would have said it would be AI.
I don't mess with. This is why I almost never go in the ocean, because there's creatures out there, and there was one right next to me.
You're in his domain,
hard.
You know
hard
what scares me
pass.
more than a seal? What eats the seal? And
Oh,
you're in
yeah.
the same area.
Oh,
I don't like the little crabs. You know, like when you're
I mean,
walking.
nobody really does.
You're disgusting.
Just saying.
You're disgusting. I meant the ones in the water, sir.
I didn't say that you weren't talking about the ones in the water.
Water, cochino.
What? Listen, I'm not a bad. I didn't do anything bad.
Bad guy.
You said I don't like the little crabs.
You
I
are
said
a
most
bad
people
guy. You're a bad guy.
I like to eat the long-legged crabs. What are those called? King crabs?
King
I like
crab.
I like king crabs.
Like
to be
Castaway.
specific.
I'm not a big crab
Yeah.
guy.
No?
No.
Uh-huh.
I like shrimp.
I like crab.
I bet you do.
Shrimp's all right.
No, that's why I'm so
No.
fond of Trudel.
Oh.
I'm not a lobster guy. You can have mine.
I'm not a lobster.
You can
I
have
love
mine.
crab, though.
Me too.
I love crab.
You got and you pull it and you get that little skinny fork and you
Butter,
shovel
thank
it out
you.
and you get that little
Done.
membrane
It's
out
just
of
a
the
lot
membrane.
of work.
It is a lot of
It
work.
is.
But that's why if you go to the nice places, they crack it for you.
Yeah,
You
I
just
know.
got to
But
take
then
the
that also.
fork out.
So then, when that has happened, I'm like, wait a minute, you did all the work. So now
You just said you didn't want the
Yeah.
work.
Get the one with the mallets. There you
Oh,
go.
you like the claw meat?
Yeah, get the mallet.
Yeah,
Like,
that is a lot of
there you
work,
go.
though.
So do you,
It's
do you guys
messy.
like seafood boils?
Love it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
We get
Why,
down
you got a
to-
good spot?
Oh, I'm back at home. Palm Springs. Come on,
yeah.
man.
There you
Come
go.
on.
We should go out to DeAndre's for his.
Let's go.
his
Are we
boil.
doing crawfish in that seafood boil?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Eat the
get
head.
down.
You suck it.
Eat
Oh,
the head.
Yeah.
We watched
Whoa.
we watched Keyshawn do that once
Yeah.
at dinner.
Yes.
I mean, I've never seen something like that happen. I was just mesmerized
Blew
watching
your
it.
mind.
Oh my god!
He went at it pretty aggressively. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
he
there you
wanted
go.
the juice.
I bet.
I bet he did.
He wanted the juice, and he got it. He
I was
got
going
it
to
for
say
sure.
something, but Chris is here, so. Mm-mm.
We'll leave it there. Shop
Yeah.
Talks coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tomorrow, one last city, one last opponent on the 6-game road trip. The Purple and Gold take over Indiana for another tough road battle.
Here's Reeves driving left. Three-pointer for the lead. Got it!
Your LA Lakers battle the Indiana Pacers. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy, and I know that a lot of people around are getting sick right now. You are not imagining this. It's real. Doctors have said this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. And listen, I was just away visiting some friends up in Mammoth, and everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I don't know about you guys. I can't get sick. I'm sure you can't get sick. So now what I've done is I've ordered a medical emergency kit. Now, when you have a medical emergency kit, it's like having an urgent care or a pharmacy right in your home. No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no co-pays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes, and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
This college basketball tournament moment is brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy.
You gotta take one game at a time and go up there and try to play our best and hopefully get a win.
In the 2003 NCAA tournament, junior guard Dwayne Wade led third-seeded Marquette on a magical run to the Final Four. In the Elite Eight, Wade scored 29 points, grabbed 11 rebounds, and dished out 11 assists as he carried the Golden Eagles to the upset win over one-seeded Kentucky.
Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Hey guys, it's tournament time, and Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. 5:48. We get ready for Kings hockey. Kings against Calgary at the top of the hour right here on ESPN LA.
Calgary.
Yeah, I know.
That's how they say it.
Calgary.
And after the game, Kings talk with Zamboni. Be sure to react. It is time for Shop Talk, Travis.
Indeed. Happy 50th birthday to Peyton Manning.
Hey!
You like to ask me this. I'm going to turn this on you. Where do you rank Peyton on your all-time list?
Oh, like Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God. Top 10.
Top 10?
To be safe. Top 10.
Top 5?
Top 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? You wouldn't give him top 5?
Give me your top 5.
Brady,
Is Montana
Brady,
on that list?
Montana, Elway are the 3 easy ones, I think, for me.
Kelly?
No.
I would wait on Kelly. I'm not saying no.
Didn't win a Super Bowl.
But he went 4 times in a row.
Are we in agreement? Montana, Brady, and Elway? We're good there?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. You want to throw Terry Bradshaw in there?
Throw the Steelers in there.
Okay, so no. Dan Marino?
Yes. See? Yes. See how hard
we're
it is?
getting in Manning territory pretty quickly here.
Okay, so if that's your cutoff, if Marino
Mahomes?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I
think
Mahomes would.
So if Marino is your 5, then Peyton probably leads off the next 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You throw Mahomes in that top 5?
Of course.
Yeah.
You have to.
I think so, too.
Stafford wins one more. He's in there.
I think Stafford would be right behind my top 10.
Yeah, that
Even,
feels right.
Well, with another Super Bowl, I think he's top 10. No?
Who's he going to edge out?
Top 10? I would put him 10.
Okay. I mean,
I'm with you. I think between 10 and 15.
Right there.
somewhere
I
in
mean,
there.
some people you just can't take out of your top 10.
Steve Young in there with that lefty?
See, I'm with you. See, he's in there. He used to torture
Troy
everyone.
Aikman? Troy Aikman?
Aikman's interesting. Here's one.
There.
Young or Stafford?
Steve Young or Stafford?
Yeah.
Well, if Stafford wins
Young's got 2, right?
Young's got 1
He's
as the
got
starter.
1?
He's got 1 as the starter.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Steve Young was on a much better team.
He sure was for most
when
of his career.
When he got to the Niners. So yeah.
Happy 61st birthday. I'm doing this one for you. The Undertaker is 61 years old today.
The Undertaker. They say that's the best thing Vince McMahon ever created.
The Undertaker?
The Undertaker.
How come?
He never left the company. He's
he was
always
just there
been a
forever?
WWF, WWE guy. And he created him. So
he's still with us?
Yes, he's still with us.
I was weirdly, I had a crush on him when I was really
On
young.
The Undertaker?
Yeah.
You had a crush on The
It was
Undertaker?
the weirdest thing ever.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say they had a crush on The Undertaker. He was a dead man, right?
I know. I loved his character. Like, I was really big into wrestling back
Okay,
then.
you want to hear something funny? Just real quick. He never broke character. That was his thing.
Okay.
No one could ever make him laugh. He would always be the dead man. So all that stuff The Rock was doing that became famous, he was doing to make The Undertaker laugh.
Oh, really?
And they said, just keep doing that.
Yeah.
And it became this whole thing. Yeah.
Chris Bosh turns 42 years old today. DeMar Hamlin, 28. I mean, that is still
the safety that almost died?
It sure is.
My cardiac brother.
Yeah. I remember it happened on the same day as the Rose Bowl, and we were at the game, and all of a sudden it started to go through the crowd like, hey, a guy on the Bills died on the field. And it's like, what? What happened? And then we found out later he had not died. The guy in the hospital, it's like, oh, man, is he going to be messed up? No.
Came back and played.
He came back and played. Just a crazy story.
Brewski came back from a stroke.
Yeah.
And kept playing.
Yeah. Jessica Chastain, huge fan, turns 49 years old today. Harry Houdini would have been celebrating a birthday today.
Has there ever been a Houdini movie?
Gotta be. Not that I
don't remember a Houdini
know,
movie. There should be, right?
He's famous enough to have a movie, right?
Yeah.
Joseph Barbera, who gave us Yogi Bear and many other of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, was born on this day in 1911.
I hear the music in my head.
Snagglepuss?
Hanna-Barbera, yes. Dun, 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 dun.
National Cheesesteak Day today. What's your cheesesteak order?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You want provolone or you want whiz?
Provolone.
Yes. Do you want peppers and onions?
I want peppers and onions.
Do you want long hots?
I don't want long hots.
Okay. I want long hots, too.
What's long hots?
DeAndre.
They're those long, sweet peppers.
No, I don't want long hots. I don't want long hots.
Yeah, they're not hot. They're called
long hots.
No, all about long hots when I went to Philly.
Did you have long hots?
I did, yes.
They're good, aren't they?
Really good.
You know, death row last meal, it might be a cheesesteak.
Really?
It may be a cheesesteak. I mean,
I'd get a Reuben before I'd get a cheesesteak.
Really?
Yeah.
When I don't care, this is it. It may be a
See how you're going?
cheesesteak. Yeah.
I'm sure these are not related, but it's also the National Chocolate-Covered Raisin Day, so Raisinets.
I'm a fan.
I'm in. It's also National American Diabetes Alert Day.
Same day.
So I don't know if they go together. I mean, it's chocolate and raisins, a lot of sugar going on
I
there.
love Raisinets. I love Sprouts because I can go buy my own.
Oh, you get that big
the huge scoop. Yes,
Yeah.
love it.
Big, put them in the bag and then leave a few in the scoop, put them in your hand, right?
Yes,
We all do that.
of course.
Good.
Got to
Just
test
making
them.
sure. Elvis Presley was inducted into the U.S. Army on this day in 1958.
Really?
Yes.
Was he famous by then? I guess he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What was the start of Elvis?
Heartbreak Hotel was 55. Don't Be Cruel was 56, I think.
So he's a full-fledged rock star that gets inducted into the
Hound
Army.
Dog might have been 54, actually. Right
I
around
wish
there.
we can do that nowadays with some people. Put in the
Put 'em
Army.
in the Army.
There you go.
It's also National Cocktail Day today.
I was like, how did you skip that?
Yeah, I did. I put a dot next to it. I just missed it on my
Okay.
list.
I'm
Your
sure-
favorite cocktail, Laura?
Oh, liquor.
Liquor.
Liquor. Just give me
Just
liquor.
you don't have. You can have whatever you want. I'm just
Honestly,
saying, I would
right
make
now,
you whatever you want.
it's
You would choose.
a margarita.
great
I
choice.
love my margarita. But
Rocks or blended?
no rocks.
On the rock.
On the rock.
Okay, good.
On the
I
rock.
would judge you otherwise.
Light
What?
salt rim. But I do like tahini
Little
better.
tahini on the rim?
Yeah, tahini.
Why
on
not
the rim.
both? Well, half and half.
No, I'd rather just have all tahini.
Okay.
No
DeAndre?
sugar.
I don't have a go-to, if I'm being honest with you.
Good for you.
Let me down. Correct answer is martini.
It's liquor. Just give me the liquor.
Mr. Farr,
Ask me.
what's your favorite cocktail?
More.
I knew you were going to say
See?
that.
Yeah, exactly. Liquor.
Baltimore's Wes Unseld became only the second rookie ever to be named the season's MVP. Anybody want to take a guess at who the other name on that list is? Remember the game.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain. Right?
Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain is the only other guy. Will Chamberlain and Wes Unseld, the only rookies to be MVP.
You know who else is taking over basketball right now? Wemby.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this guy is going to stop.
Only if he gets hurt.
Did you see his last press conference?
No, he's different. You know what? He cares deeply, too. It's not just
Yes.
that he's awesome. He cares incredibly.
He said, I deserve the MVP. Defense is 50% of the game. I do more than just score. And we've beaten OKC.
Man,
no lies detected.
Isn't it crazy that Greg said that Wemby was going to be a bust?
That's a bad
He
take.
didn't say he was going to be a bust. He said he was going to be injured easily because of his body
By the
type.
way, that still may turn out to be true.
It may be.
He's so thin.
But I like how, I mean, keep it going. tomorrow you guys got Bergie, so keep that going.
We're not on
No,
tomorrow.
we're not
Thursday
on
we got
tomorrow.
Bergie.
Thursday.
We got Bergie. 1975, Muhammad Ali knocked out Chuck Wepner in the 15th round to retain the World Heavyweight
Do
Championship.
you know the story about that?
Hit me.
That became Rocky.
Oh, yeah. I think I did know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chuck
I would have
Wepner.
never remembered that, but that rings a bell.
One more thing. Have you seen the movie Lockup with Stallone?
No.
When he went back to prison.
No.
Okay, that was also Chuck Wepner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chuck Wepner's like, you're writing stories about my life. And it's true. He was actually in the prison.
Have you watched Tulsa King with Stallone?
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched it,
I
Chris?
haven't, actually.
Pretty good.
I want to.
Stallone
it's-
as a
yeah.
mob guy when he's cussing.
It's pretty good. Like I went into it with low
Oh,
expectations, and it grabbed me.
Did you ever see the early movies he did where he was called the Italian Stallion?
I saw it later in life, yes. I The first one was Paradise Alley, and then I went back and saw it. Yeah.
DeAndre, you ever see those Italian Stallion flicks?
I have not, no.
You'll never forget it.
1993, Doogie Howser aired its final episode.
Did you? Were you watching?
Off and on. It was never on something I had to
In
see.
those Italian Stallion movies, he had provolone and whiz.
And long hots.
Why?
Plenty of long hots.
Look at you.
Oh, for doing it. And lastly, The Office premiered on NBC today in 2005, giving us one of the iconic television characters, Michael Scott.
Your show.
I do like that show.
How did you miss Hannah Montana? Because apparently...
Did I miss it?
Emily, it's like a
Mason in
national
Ireland was
holiday for Emily.
She's a Hannah Montana fan.
Is it?
Is that how that came up?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it was better than The Godfather.
That's a bad take.
No, that's a
Went
horrible
beyond
take.
it will be a bust level bad take. She gets some of them right. Nobody bats 1,000. We will see you on Thursday. Lakers basketball in this spot tomorrow. We'll see you then.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila,